What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Tim Sports Talk, and we got a season opener here in Kansas City. Oh, I got my thing here, but here we go. This is what we've all been waiting for. Week 1 of the regular season is here. Thursday night football starting in a little over 10 minutes. We have the Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs taking on an up-and-coming team in the Detroit Lions. They've been hyped for the last couple of years, honestly, and they've made small incremental changes, like, getting a little better each year. Will they finally take that leap forward? We will see if they can get past the Chiefs in week 1. Now, the Chiefs are missing their 2 out of their 3 best players on the team. Of course, Travis Kelce hyperextended his knee on Monday, and he is now listed as out tonight. And then Chris Jones is holding out to get more money, and Kansas City, I guess, is refusing to pay him or not having enough money. I'm not sure which one yet, but that is what we're dealing with. Let me get the chat up here. Yeah, it's so exciting. We're back to football. Back to the NFL regular season. Hope you guys got all of your fantasy team lineup set up. Whoop, hold on. What's going on here? Continue your session. Complete a brief verification. What? Oh my jeez. Okay. They're making me verify me apparently. Why, I don't know, but it is what it is, I guess. All right, confirm. So I can get the chat up here. All right. Oh, geez. Making me do it twice. Gotta verify. All right. Get the chat up here. Boom, boom, boom. What is up, everybody? We have Jairus in the chat. What's up, Jairus? New pin chat. Sancheesy, Yuki. Jonelle, what's up, brother? How are you today? Get this set up here. Excuse me. What the heck is going on here? I don't know why my computer's fighting me. There we go. There we go. All right, we got you there. There. Everything's fighting me. Anyway, week 1 woes as usual. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? And there you are. Chat is in the house. What up, Patrick? Emmanuel Forbes debuts his superstar career Sunday. Y'all ready? Hey, I'm rooting for him. I'm rooting for him to do it. I'm rooting for him, but that is what it is. But tonight, we got 2 really good football teams coming at each other, and it's going to be interesting. Will the Chiefs do well without Kelce and Chris Jones? I think they'll do just fine, honestly. I really do. They have so much talent on this team. They still have a really good offensive line. They added Donovan Smith with losing Orlando Brown this offseason to continue to have a really good, strong left tackle. And they also added Jawan Taylor in free agency to be their right tackle. So they lost both of their starting tackles in Andrew Wiley and Orlando Brown, replacing them with quality talent there. And of course, they still have a really beast interior offensive line with Tooney, Creed, and Trey Smith. So offensive line's going to protect Mahomes, and Mahomes with time, he's going to find open receivers. I know they lost Eric Bieniemy, but they still have Andy Reid, and I believe they added Nagy back to their offensive coordinator role, who also did well when he was there. They're going to be fine offensively. Now, defensively is where it's going to get a little bit more questionable. Losing their best guy inside. They do still have George Karlaftis, their first-round pick from last year. I really like their linebacking core with Willie Gay, Nick Bolton, and Leo Chenal. That's a great trio there. But, yeah, Derek Nadi and Tershawn Wharton will have to step up and fill big shoes. Arguably the best defender in football, and Chris Jones. Got to fill some big shoes there. But anyway, we're going to see. And then Detroit Detroit is a very interesting team. I love their offensive coordinator and how he rolls in Ben Johnson, and they still have a beast offensive line. They add Sam Laporta, a really good tight end out of Iowa, and Iowa has been known for just spitting out more tight ends, like George Kittle, Noah Fant. I'm sure there's other ones I'm not even thinking off the top of my head that tons and tons and tons of talent at the tight end spot. So Sam Laporta, a long line of tight ends coming from Iowa. They added David Montgomery, which I think is a better version than Jamal Williams. And Williams had the most rushing touchdowns in the league last year with 17. I view big things with David Montgomery running up the gut. And of course, they added their first-round pick, Jahmyr Gibbs, who could be really good out of the backfield in pass catching, and also still could run between the tackles as well. He's not somebody that's just a third down back, but he can be used in a lot of different ways. And they actually also want to use him as a deep threat since they do not have their starting receiver in Jamison Williams still. So offensively, I have zero problems with Detroit. Now, defensively is where all of their big concerns are, of course. Aiden Hutchinson was phenomenal last year in his rookie season. And then they added Brian Branch in the second round, which I really liked in the secondary. But the rest, and they did add CJ Gardner-Johnson as well from the Eagles, which is a really big pickup for them. Their linebacker core is very suspect. The rest of their defensive line is meh. Will it translate? I don't know against week one against Mahomes. I don't know about that. I have the Chiefs in this game, but I think it's going to be a fun, high-scoring game. 30, let's go with, I don't think they're going to be all touchdowns, so I'm going to go with like 34-31 in this game. It's going to be a tough fight, but I think the Chiefs pull it out with the ball in their hands in the final wave. Anyway, what's up? I'm doing great now just because of football and Washington is back. Yes, I'm excited as well. We have one really good football team. The other team is the Lions. Yeah. What up, Asan? Montgomery ain't no upgrade unless he can stay healthy. Well, I mean, if he can stay healthy, has he had a lot of injury problems in the past? I don't know, but if he is healthy, he's a big upgrade in my opinion over Jamal Williams. Montgomery's a legit running back in this league. I don't think he's like top tier or top 10 or maybe not even top 15 because running back is just so deep, but he's still very dangerous, especially behind this offensive line and this scheme. What's up, Tim? What up, Antoinette? How are you doing? Happening opening day. That's right. It is happening today. It is happening. So the Chiefs right now are 66.2% over the Lions, according to the matchup predictor. The spread is -4 Kansas City. I would probably take the Lions with the spread because I think the Lions are going to keep this a game. I really do. I don't think this is going to be a runaway game, especially without Chris Jones in the middle. They're going to be able to run the football, control time of possession, but they're still going to be explosive. They're not a team that's just going to hold the ball and, make this a low-scoring affair. It's still going to be a high-scoring event. They're about to run onto the field. There is Patrick Mahomes running onto the field for the first time this year with his teammates. The crowd is going wild. One of the loudest stadiums in the country. Very loud. Great home field advantage for sure. I got MVS in one league. I'm in on my bench and McKinnon in another. Hopefully they can do something. There you go. Yeah, I got McKinnon in my league. I did end up doing one fantasy league. My buddy he was like, I need a favor. I was like, oh, okay, no problem. What is it? And then he's like, I need you to join my league. I'm like, ugh. He was like, I'll pay for you. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to make you pay for me. But if you can't find anybody else, fine, I'll join. If you can't find anybody else, but continue to look. And it was the morning of, I texted him. I was like, so did you find somebody? He goes, no. I'm like, ugh, all right, whatever. I did a league. I like my team. I'm excited about my team, honestly. But I'm only in one league, and that's all I want. I don't want anybody else's league. I don't want to do anything else. I'm doing one league. Anyway, what do you think about our team this year, bro? Washington football team. There's a reason I haven't made a lot of videos on this. I'm somebody that's a little bit of a downer on my team right now. I think we're overhyped, but so that's why I've just, if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all, I guess, is where I've been. And I don't view us as a very big powerhouse, but we have potential, and I'm rooting for him, and I hope that I'm wrong as usual. But yeah, what do you think of Jamison Crowder on the practice squad? I thought that was weird that he's on the practice squad, but is what it is. I would want him on the 53 so he can be a punt return, but that's just me. What's up with the NFL bringing this early Thanksgiving Day game on TV? What? Early Thanksgiving Day game? Oh, yeah, because the Lions always play on Thanksgiving. Fair enough. Yuki's got the Lions winning. Interesting. Interesting. You know what? I'll put a poll in the chat. What do you guys think? Here we go. Start a poll. Who do you got? Do you got the Chiefs? Or do you have the Lions? Start poll. Carter's this there because of injuries. He's not making the team. I think he will because I think he's going to be our starting punt returner. And that would be awesome. What up, Jason? I think we're going to be great this year. Good. I'm glad everybody has optimism. That's a good thing. How many we got in here already? We have 21 of you in the house. What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a good evening on opening night. Excuse me. Make sure you hit that like button as you come in. And we're going to get started here, I believe, after this commercial break. We should be getting started soon. It's 8:19, supposed to kick off at 8:20. Hopefully they're on time. Hopefully they are on time. Lions 24, Chiefs 21. Interesting. Not that high scoring. If he does make the team, that'd be good. Just hope he knows how to hold on to the ball now. Did he have problems holding on to the ball back in the past? I don't even remember that. Well, here's the national anthem.
And 5-time Gospel Association Female Vocalist of the Year, Natalie Grant.
Oh, so can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rockets rang aloud, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does not star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the helm of the brave.
Wow. She did great. That was good. I love a good national anthem. I love a good national anthem. She killed it. Killed it. Tim, you don't have to be on the 53-man roster to play. You can remain on the practice squad and play 3 times without being on the 53. The 4th time you have to be at. Is that true? Interesting. That's a weird rule. I don't know why you just shouldn't be added to the 53. I don't understand it. There's Travis Kelce. First game missed due to injury since 2013. Wow. I did scoop up Noah Gray in my on my team. Fantasy. I don't have any of those teams anymore. What are those teams? Fantasy home? I wish they just get rid of like my old teams, because I don't have those teams anymore. So like those leagues didn't even draft. What is wrong with this thing? There it is. There it is. There it is. Got it now. Yeah, so here's my team. I got a lot of people in this game tonight. I got Mahomes, Gibbs, Montgomery, Noah Gray, Jerick McKinnon. So I do have some invested interest in this game being high scoring. They're the 3 home of the Braves. That's right, Agan Mod. How you doing? Chris Jones' holdout is the weirdest holdout in the history of sports. Is that really? He fumbled only 2 times in the last 5 years. Fans just making up stuff up. Yeah, I don't know. Commanders got to win their first 2 games before playing Buffalo and Philly. I would say that is definitely a must. The sky, Tim. Yes, that is up, Jason. That is up. There's the Chiefs doing their oh. It's funny that they can do all that with the karate chop, but we're the evil ones. Anyway, as we sing "Hail" to the Redskins, but it is what it is. All right, here we go. We're about to get kickoff of the NFL season. Harrison Butker to kick it away, and we are off with the kickoff, and it will be a touchback. So the 25-yard line is where the Lions will start this game. Here comes Jared Goff onto the field. Montgomery, the starter at running back, which is interesting, not Jahmyr Gibbs. So it looks like Montgomery should get quite a few looks because they do like to run between the tackles with that great zone scheme they like to run. But here we go. Here we go. They break the huddle. Jared Goff in the shotgun, and they immediately go empty backfield set. Now they shift. So Montgomery goes back in, and now they have 3 receivers bunched to the right, under center for Goff. Takes the snap, handoff up the middle, and they get a nice run, and it's a gain of about 7 right up the gut. And then David Montgomery with his first carry as a Lion will get 7 carries. Nick Bolton on the tackle. What up, Outlaw? I got Sam Laporta, too. I forgot about him. Ooh, good luck. Sam Laporta. All right, they hurry up to the line, quick out of the huddle, tight end in motion, single back again, 2 receivers out wide to the right. Takes the snap, handoff, no, play action, rolling to his right, has pressure immediately and just has to get rid of it. Great defense there by the Chiefs. Looked like Karlaftis, I believe it was him barreling down on Jared Goff, not fooled at all by the play action. Well done by the second-year player. All over it. Look at that. Great defense. Yep, nobody open, nowhere to go with the football. Good job by Goff just to get rid of it. All right, here we go. 3rd and 3 now for the Lions. Again, in the shotgun, this time empty backfield. He's going to motion Montgomery back into the backfield now. 2 tight ends on the left, 2 receivers out wide to the right. Jared Goff takes the snap. Blitz coming, has to get rid of it, doesn't, pumping, now goes deep and overthrowing. It was Josh Reynolds on the target, and it will be a 3-and-out to start the season for the Detroit Lions. Good stand there for the opening drive for the Chiefs defense. I'm surprised they didn't continue to stick with the run. With no Chris Jones, they should be pretty soft up the middle. As I said, they do have a really good linebacking core, so you don't have to worry about that if you are the Lions. But overall, I think they should be able to get some push up front. Here's the punt. There's the kick. And Richie James back to return, and it will be caught inside the 10. He makes the first guy miss. Now he's zigzagging. Ooh, did not get very far. And Dorsey was the guy they initially made miss. He gets up and makes the tackle just because Richie James was so slow. So deep in their own territory is Mahomes, around their own 12, 13-yard line. And that's where they will start their first drive. And interesting enough, Clyde Edwards-Helaire getting the first start. It is not Isaiah Pacheco, and it is not Jerick McKinnon. Very interesting. I thought that it was going to be somebody else, but no, I feel like Clyde did not get drafted a lot. Here we go, in the shotgun. Tony in motion from right to left. 3 receivers left, takes the snap, and they're going to pitch it out to the right for Helaire. Helaire cuts it up, and he'll get a gain of about 5. Trying to spinning off tacklers, but too many there, including Aiden Hutchinson and Anzalone. It looked like he was up there in to make the tackle. What up, Bod? What up, Yang Yang? What's up? If we end up picking in the middle to late first, Tim, would you be okay with us trading up a second or go up to get Brock Bowers? Probably not. I'd rather stay put and get a tight end, probably. Here we go, 2nd and 5. Tony in motion from right to left, 3 receivers left, takes the snap. Handoff to the right side is Clyde again, and Clyde will try to get as much as he can. It looks like they're pushing him forward for a gain of about 2.5, maybe 3, depending on the spot. Wow, interesting that Clyde is getting the early carries. Very interesting. Don't know, EG. How do you think Jack Campbell will do today? He's not listed as a starter according to the depth chart, so I don't think he'll play very much. Campbell is a guy that's very long. He doesn't have a whole lot of speed, but he does use his length really well. All right, here we go. Sky Moore in motion, 2 receivers to each side. Mahomes takes a snap, drops back to pass, has time, going to throw it over the middle, and it's going to be caught by Jerick McKinnon. What a throw by Mahomes. Pressure all around him, and had to put perfect touch over the middle. And Jerick McKinnon getting open for his first catch of the season, gain of 10, first down, up to the Kansas City 31-yard line. Beautifully done, Mahomes. Just beating the tight end, Anzalone. No, it wasn't Anzalone. Who was that? It was, must have been Jacobs. All right, here we go. In the shotgun again, Mahomes takes a snap, quick throw over to the left side. It'll be caught by Noah Gray, and Gray will get a catch for a gain of about 5. So 2nd and 5 now at the 36-yard line coming up for the Chiefs. There's Travis Kelce giving fist bumps to his backup tight end. He's rooting for him. Travis Kelce known for really helping out a lot of tight ends throughout the league, him and George Kittle. And he is always excited to see his teammates do well, knowing full well nobody is taking his spot. All right, here we go. Heavy formation here for bunched up for the Chiefs. Single back, Isaiah Pacheco enters the game. Moore in motion from left to right, takes the snap, play action. Mahomes looking, has plenty of time, bouncing outside to the right now, and pumping. He just has to get rid of the football. Good coverage on the back end by the Lions. Nobody open, apparently. And Aiden Hutchinson getting double teamed on that one. And there you go, 3rd and 5. Jawan Taylor looked like he was getting a little help. Yep, help with from Isaiah Pacheco. And then he got pushed inside. Aiden Hutchinson get pushed right into Trey Smith's lap. So here we go, 3 receivers to the right. Mahomes in the shotgun. 3rd and 5. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Mahomes steps up. Pumping. He's going to try to run for himself and dives ahead, but good tackle there by Kaminsky. And it brings up 4th down and 3 now for the Lions. And they are in their own territory, so they most likely will go for the punt. Kaminsky. Excuse me. There he is. He is a rusher. They have him listed as a rusher. John Kaminsky. Defensive end out of Charleston. All right, Tommy Towson to punt it away. There's the kick. High flying kick, and Raymond will have to fair catch it about the 9-yard line. So good transition of field position from the Chiefs. There you go. I guess somebody needs EB. Yeah. Hit the like button, you Muppets. Thanks, man. It's almost stunning to me how much the national media fell in love with Detroit. It's stunning. Yeah, it is kind of interesting. I don't know why they're getting as much hype. I mean, there is things to like about Detroit. There is things to like for sure. It's defensively, there's not all there is the problem. They've added some pieces. They're trying to get there with CJ Gardner-Johnson this year. Brian Branch is their 2nd-round pick. They added Aiden Hutchinson last year, of course. So they're starting to add a few pieces on defense. They're still quite a distance away, though. They're not somebody that is ready to run away defensively. But their offense is not necessarily top-tier talent. Like, I'm not a big fan of Jared Goff. Amon St. Brown obviously gets a ton of catches, and he's a great PPR guy. I don't view him as a top-tier receiver in the league, though. And then after that, it really goes downhill. Maybe once they get Jameson Williams back with that true speed, but I don't view him as like some great receiver. But it's just such a good scheme that they have there with Ben Johnson. I really like Ben Johnson's offense and the design of how he does his run game specifically. So, but yeah, the Lions definitely get quite overhyped. I do agree with that. But there is things to like about them. They're just not as good as some people think they are, I guess. The Lions are most likely going to have 10 wins this year and make the wild card. Maybe. Dan Campbell has done a heck of a job turning the Lions around. Again, like, well, it's kind of yet to be proven, right? I mean, what is the most wins they've had in his tenure was what, last year with 8 or something like that? It's not like they've been great by any means, but they have made slow progress, getting a little better each year. Ayo, Tim, the 33rd teams power rankings will be our main rankings for the server, not CBS. Okay. The 33rd teams. All right. Did you share those in the Discord? Looking for 3-year, $84 million contract. That's actually not as bad as I would think. That's interesting. I would have paid him that money. Maybe they just don't have money. I don't know. All right, here we go. I formation for the Lions at their own 9. Tight end in motion. Takes the snap. Handoff to the left side is Montgomery. Montgomery barreling forward, and he will get a gain of about 2, maybe 3. Looks like he does lean forward for a 3rd yard they're going to give him. So 2nd and 7 coming up here for the Lions. It's Hard Knocks. We'll do that for you. Yeah. 8 wins for the Lions is like the Super Bowl. Tim, you doing the Sunday night game? Yes. Sunday night game? Yes. I can actually watch this game, but my ferret ran off with the remote for the TV. Nice. All right, here we go. 2nd and 7 at their own 12. 2 receivers each side. Goff in the shotgun. Man in motion. Takes a snap, looking to his left. Going, ooh, batted down. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, nice play there. Beautifully done. It is Mike Donna coming up and making a play from the defensive end spot, batting that ball down. He was trying to go back shoulder, it looked like, to maybe the tight end Sam Laporta. No, was it? Yeah, here we go. 3rd and 7 now. 2 receivers to each side. Raymond in motion, takes a snap, blitz coming. Holding on to it for a while, but has time. Spinning around, has to get rid of it, and it's caught! But I think he's going to be 1 yard short. Yeah, I think that they only gave him 2 yards short, but I do think he got 1 yard short. But either way, that's going to be a punt for the Lions. Nearly got that first down from Jared Goff, buying a little bit more time. The offensive line held up good on that blitz. They actually did a really good job. Good blitz pick up there by David Montgomery. But nobody was open for Goff. And that's what I mean. They don't have great receivers. Here we go. Punter. Oh, they're going to fake it and run up the middle, and I think he got it. It's, oh my goodness gracious, the Lions fake punt to the fullback, and he gets the first down. It is Jalen Reeves-Maybin, 6th-year player, coming up on a special teams, taking it and getting the first down. You don't see this very often anymore in the NFL, and he makes it happen. Gutsy call by Dan Campbell, making it happen, and it is a 3-yard gain, and that's enough for the first down. All right, here comes the Lions. Under center, 2 receivers each side, bunched up, takes the snap, hand off to the rookie Jahmyr Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs spinning off of a tackler and diving ahead for a gain of about 1.5 yards. Nowhere to go, pretty much right off the get. He does somehow get a positive gain on the play, though, Jahmyr Gibbs, and he's going to come off the field. So Dan Campbell talked about this week that he was not going to use Jahmyr Gibbs a ton. They want to play the long game, keep him healthy, understand that he's only used to about a 12-game season in his career, right? Now a 17-game season's a lot longer, and if they make the playoffs, they want to use him then. Here we go. Goff in the shotgun, 2nd and 9 at their own 21. Takes the snap, drops back, looking to his left. He's going to throw it over the middle. It's going to be caught, and it is Amon St. Brown getting his first catch of the year. This guy gets a ton of catches for PPR leagues. He's going to get a gain of 13 and first down, move the chains. Amon St. Brown in the slot. playing against the zone, doing a great job to get open there. Quick slant, and Reed makes the tackle. All right, 3 receivers bunched to the left now at their own 34. Man in motion, takes the snap, play action. Goff going to the right side, has his man, it's going to be caught, and it's Josh Reynolds with the catch and run inside Kansas City territory, and it will be a gain of 21 yards on the play. 7 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter, and the Lions are driving. They're hitting the play action here, and this time it works to perfection. Jared Goff finding the hole in the zone, hitting him perfectly in stride, allowing him to get some yak. Here we go. Under center, takes the snap, single back, hands off up the middle is Montgomery. Montgomery has nowhere to go, but he does find a way to get 4 yards on the play, just barreling forward. Whistles everywhere. Not sure if there's an injured player or TV timeout. Not sure what that was about. They didn't show a flag, and it doesn't look like they're coming back at all. So, not sure why the refs were so intent on blowing the whistle so hard right there. I guess they were just really excited to blow their whistle. Here we go. 2 receivers to each side. Man in motion. Takes the snap. Hand off to Gibbs. Gibbs hitting to the outside. Has some blockers in front. Does make a nice move. Spinning off a tackler. And another tackler. And he gets a nice gain with his second carry on the day. It's 17 yards down the left sideline. And it's another first down for the Lions. 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. They're already up to the Kansas City 24-yard line. Jahmyr Gibbs getting into the outside. There's a nice pulling guard and center, it looked like. Great blocks, and then Jahmyr Gibbs made the one guy he needed to make miss, which was Reed. And he's going to get a 17-yard gain. There is the rookie running back out of Alabama, first-round pick. Shocking the world was the Lions taking a running back in the first round. 2 receivers to each side. Goff takes the snap. Looking, going to the right side, and it will be caught by Amron, who had a linebacker on him, who gets tackled immediately, but still a gain of about 5 on the play up to the 19-yard line, and it's the Lions first into the red zone. Will Gibbs get a lot of plays like Campbell said in training camp? He's going to get touches. He's going to get some quality touches, but they're not going to overuse him. They really want to rely on Montgomery between the tackles and use Jahmyr Gibbs quite sparingly to make sure he stays healthy for the year. But here we go. 2nd and 5, single back formation. Takes the snap, hand off to Montgomery. Montgomery jumping over tacklers, and he will get a nice gain of 6 on the play up to the 13. And it is another first down for the Lions. Montgomery playing really well so far. Montgomery having 4 carries, 20 yards on the first 2 drives. Jahmyr Gibbs, 2 carries, 18. So running the football very efficiently are the Lions at almost 6 yards a clip. 4.5 to go here in the first. Sam Laporta in motion, 2 receivers to each side. It is Montgomery, the single back again. Under center, takes the snap, handing off to Montgomery. Montgomery trying to follow his blacks, patient running, and he's going to fall forward for a gain of about 4, up to the 9. And that'll bring up 2nd and 6. Montgomery limping right now. He may have just lost his cleat, I think. Yes, he did. He lost his right cleat, so he's okay. But Jahmyr Gibbs coming into the game here, getting a very nice red zone look. Primarily, it's going to be David Montgomery in the red zone. They're going to use him a lot like Jamal Williams last year. But because of the shoe, let's see if Jahmyr Gibbs can make something happen here as the single back. Bunched up formation, 3 receivers to the right. Goff puts Amron St. Brown in motion to the left, takes the snap, handoff up the middle is Gibbs. Gibbs trying to bounce outside. He loses his feet. He does get back up, though. But either way, he's only going to gain a yard swarming. He tried to bounce it outside. He probably would have had a touchdown, honestly. But he does slip and fall, and he only gets a gain of 1. So that'll bring up 3rd and... Oh, they don't even give him a yard, it looks like. So 3rd and 6 coming up. Gain of nothing because he slipped. I thought he got up and gained a yard, but apparently not. Did you do any fantasy? Yes, I did 1 fantasy league, and that's all I wanted. Here we go, 3rd and 6. Montgomery back in the game. 2 receivers to each side. Looks like Reynolds and Amras stacked on each other on the left. Let's see if he goes that direction. Takes the snap. No, he looks to his right. Pumping. Now coming back over the middle. Has his man Amron St. Brown! And it's a touchdown, Lions! You got a crossing route, and he beats the zone again, and it is a touchdown, Amron St. Brown. The guy gets open, and Goff finds a way to get him the football. Well done. No play action, just good protection. And, ooh, the safety. The safety for the Chiefs. It was Mike Edwards, undrafted. Mike Edwards did not stick with him. The PAT, the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. No doubt, right through the middle. And the Lions take an early lead here, 7-0. Over the Kansas City Chiefs with under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Nice long drive there. How many plays was that drive? A 14-play, 91-yard, 8-minute drive from the Lions. Just picking the Chiefs apart were the Detroit Lions. Wow, well done. Yeah, baby, bite them in the kneecaps, says Roger, little RSO here. What's up, man? Doing any fantasy? Yes, I did do some fantasy. Falcons was shocking why they would draft Bijan. Yeah, that was shocking for sure. Imagine that having that Lions defense and taking a running back in the first round make sense. Well, they had a second first-round pick, and they took a linebacker, and then they also traded away DeAndre Swift for a fourth. I don't know what they added that fourth was. Let's see if I can see it here. They believe they got a fourth rounder from it. Their fourth rounder is not listed on the team. Did they trade it away later, I guess? Maybe they only got a fifth. They had Colby Swordstall, the right guard. Maybe they traded it away later. I know they traded. I was almost positive it was traded for a fourth. Just sent the power rankings on Discord. Sweet. Everyone knew Amron St. Brown was going to run a crossing route. Everyone knew Goff was going to throw it to him. Everyone knew, and it still worked. Amron St. Brown is low-key elite. Says, I mean, the safety just, if you watch the play, it's a zone defense. They're not running man-to-man, and he's just running across the field. And the safety, he saw him, was biting that way, and then just stopped for some reason. And then Amron St. Brown just beat him to the edge. So it's a great play, and it works because the Chiefs didn't man up. They didn't shut him down. I mean, I don't think Amron St. Brown is the lead, but that's just me, I guess. You think the Lions are going to overpay for Goff after this season? Probably. I mean, it's hard to fault them for it, right? I mean, with Ben Johnson, it's working. They have a really good offense. KC with that bend and knee bend and keep bending, yeah. Fitzmagic is back. What? Say what? Here we go, 246. Low-key elite. Low-key. Define overpay. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Here we go. There's the kick. Will we get a return? No. It is not a return. It will be fair caught in the end zone. So the 25-yard line is where Mahomes will start his second drive now. They did get a couple of first downs on their first drive, but it did not go anywhere. No, they got one first down. Couldn't quite get the second. See what he does here. Goff isn't terrible, but yeah, they score points, so he's coming back. Right. I mean, what they need to make sure they keep is that offensive line. Right? That offensive line is what they really have to make sure they focus on. As long as they can protect him, there you go. All right, here we go. Mahomes under center takes the snap, handoff to the left side is Isaiah Pacheco trying to reach the edge and will, and he gets pushed out of bounds and gain of about 3.5 or so. Putting low-key in front of everything allows you to hedge and never take his first stand. Low-key, yeah. Fair enough. Is low-key the best phrase in American English? 2:30 to go here in the first quarter. Chiefs they only give him 2 yards on the play. I think, wow, okay. Thought he at least got 3. Mahomes in the shotgun. I think that was a poor spot. All right, Gray in motion, 2 receivers to each side. Mahomes in the shotgun at their own 27. Takes the snap, drops back to pass. Oh, that should be holding. Aiden Hutchinson definitely got held. He tries to throw it over to Noah Gray, and he gets an incomplete pass. Good coverage there on the outside by Anzalone. 3rd and 8 now. I think that was a very fortunate call because it looked like it was clearly Aiden Hutchinson getting dragged down, but refs didn't see it, so it did not get called. 2:06 to go here in the first quarter. 3rd and 8. 3 receivers to the right. Mahomes in the shotgun. Sky Moore in motion. Stays on the right side, though. Takes a snap. Mahomes looking. Pressure coming. Going to the right side, and it will be caught. It is Watson coming up with a big catch. Big catch on 3rd and 8. And it will be enough for the first down up near midfield. Got a corner route on the outside. Watson faked in, then went out, had the coverage. Nice man-to-man defense, and he just destroys number 31. Here we go. Gain of 19 up to the 46. Sky Moore in motion from left to right. Isaiah Pacheco, the running back. Now Sky Moore in motion again. He's going to get the handoff on the jet sweep, and he's going to get a decent gain up near midfield. Hard to bring down, but does go at the 50-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4. Whoa. Well, break a leg is the most used phrase in English. Is that true? So low-key is low-key the best phrase? I don't think that's the truth, but it is what it is. Here we go. 2nd and 6 now at midfield. Gray in motion from left to right. 3 receivers to the right now. Mahomes in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Handoff to Pacheco on the left side. A little counter action. Hesitation trying to get to the outside. Nice defense there. It is C.J. Garner-Johnson, a free agent pickup from the Eagles, doing a great job not getting fooled by the fake inside, keeping his contain, and attacking and making a nice tackle on Isaiah Pacheco. C.J. Garner-Johnson was down in the box, not fooled at all. Creed Humphrey couldn't get out there to him. Great play by C.J. Google's never wrong. Fair enough. 3 receivers to the right. 3rd and 6 now for the Chiefs. 3 receivers, takes the snap. 4-man rush, man-to-man defense. Mahomes looking, bouncing it outside, trying to get it with his legs, and he's going to get close. Will he get the first down? No! They're going to say he's just short, I think. Or it depends. Is it the left foot, or is it the middle of his feet? No, it is his left foot, and that should be enough for the first down. First down, Chiefs, and that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Lions have the lead 7-0, but here come the Chiefs. 1st and 10 at the Detroit 44-yard line. We have got a game, ladies and gentlemen. Tim is him, chat. Thanks, dog. Where's Kadarius Toney? No, spill the beans is the most used. Tim is the one. Thanks, guys. You guys are so sweet, so nice, so genuine. We have, how many of you in here? I don't know. I have 2 different numbers. I either see 49 of you in here or 68 in here. So it's one of those 2. If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And I appreciate all of you being in here. So we have 51% of you are actually taking the Lions here. Very interesting. We have the Lions with a slight edge, according to the chat. Wow. What's up, Tim? Great to see you back in your element. So glad football is back. No kidding. Tim is him. Thanks, guys. 69 giggity. All right. Well, into the first quarter. Let's take a look here at the team stats after the first quarter. We have 6 first downs for the Lions. They had an amazing drive. 91 yards, 14 plays, over 8 minutes of game clock off the board, and it ended with a touchdown to Amon-Ra St. Brown. We have 1 for 3 on first down for the Lions, and remember, they actually went for it on 4th down and 2 with a fake punt. Huge call by Dan Campbell. That is a huge play, considering now instead of giving the football to the Mahomes with a tied game, you now have a 7-point lead. Chiefs and Mahomes are 3 and 4 on third down. 98 total yards of offense for the Lions, 56 total yards for the Chiefs so far. No penalties on the game. Very clean game so far. 9 minutes of time of possession for the Lions and 6 minutes for the Chiefs. Taking a look here at the box score, we got the leaders here. We got Jared Goff, 5 for 8, 53 yards and a touchdown. David Montgomery, 5 carries, 24 yards. And Amon-Ra St. Brown, 3 catches, 27 yards and a touchdown. And a bunch of people have 2 tackles on the day. No sacks so far given up by either team. Yep. Looks like he should have got the first down there. It was right there at the edge. So we'll give a first down. 3 receivers to the left. Empty backfield. They're going to go with a screen pass to Isaiah Pacheco. And Pacheco will fall forward for a gain of 5. Up to the 39-yard line of the Lions. 2nd and 5 coming up. When Chuck Norris took his first breath, it was Tim who gave him air. Too funny. Aiden Hutchinson doing a great job getting out there to make that tackle. Good hustle by the second-year player. All right, here we go. Noah Gray in motion from left to right. Single back formation. Under center takes snap play action. Mahomes setting up, going to the right side, and it's going to be wide open as Valdez-Scantling. And that's another first down up to the 25-yard line of Detroit. 14-yard gain by Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Lions play big boy football. They punch you in the mouth. They can smash mouth you. They can spread you out and burn you. I love their O-line. Yeah, their O-line's a beast. I love their O-line for sure. Nicely done there by Valdez-Scantling finding the zone. Here we go. 3 receivers to the left. Takes the snap. Mahomes looking. Pumping. Has time. Pressure now late. And he's going to get rid of the football. And it's going to be dropped. Dropped by the rookie second-round pick, Rashee Rice. Does not catch his first NFL pass. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. 13:49 left in the second quarter. Lions have a 7-0 lead. They're already to the 25-yard line are the Chiefs. Here we go. Mahomes in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left. Takes the snap. Drops back to pass. Looking. Stepping up. Has a little bit of pressure, but escapes. Rolling to his right. Now he's going up the middle. Fakes the pass. He's running for it. Has room to run up to the 10. Out of bounds at the 9. Mahomes magic at its finest. He doesn't even look fast. He looks like he's got tiny legs, but yet somehow he makes it happen. He's fake passing, little shake and bake, just a little, and he finds a way to get 9 yards. Great job by the offensive line, giving him the little extra room he needed, staying with their guys, staying with their blocks. Well done, and Mahomes gets a first down with his legs. 16-yard scramble. Here we go, single back formation at the 9. Man in motion, takes the snap, handoff to Pacheco, bouncing it outside to the right, following his blocks, diving ahead at the 2, and that'll bring up 2nd and goal from the 2. Dude, Mahomes need to stop with the cheat codes, right? 2nd and goal. Let's see, who do they bring in as the red zone running back? I'm very curious. Isaiah Pacheco was on that first one, but it looked like he was going to the sidelines. Do they bring in McKinnon here? What's up, Smashing Pumpkin? Hey, Tim, football is back. That is true. All right, McKinnon enters the game. Oh, he actually is the quarterback here. Takes the snap, handing off to Mahomes. And now Kadarius Toney has it. Makes the first guy miss, but he can't. Wait, he's pushing the pile. He will get a gain of a yard. Interesting play design here. And now that'll bring up 3rd and goal. That was interesting. So technically that was a Mahomes pass since he did throw it forward. Even though technically it was like a weird inside double reverse thing. All right, so it's going to be a gain of 1. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Pacheco has an incredible 7th-round pick. True's in the chat. Here we go. Takes the snap. Mahomes looking, scanning the field. Has plenty of time. Back in the end zone. Touchdown, Rashee Rice. The rookie 2nd-round pick had a drop to start, but now a touchdown for the Chiefs. And it's right back to a tie game, potentially after an extra point. 13 plays, 75 yards, 6 minutes of time of possession for the Chiefs. And it is Patrick Mahomes to Rashee Rice for a touchdown. And they were all over. Man, who are they all over? They were all over Richie James, of all people. There was like 3 dudes on him, and they left the second-round pick open. Here's Butker to kick, the snap, the hold. The kick is up. The kick is good. And it is a tie game, 7-7 here with 11:50 to go in the second quarter. Lots of time left. What up, Dr. Pig? How you doing? Gotta hope we have some wide open receivers like that, right? I mean, that's all the offensive line right there. The only reason that play works is because the offensive line just gave Mahomes all the time in the world. And that's what I like about what the Chiefs did compared to what we did personally, is they did not go cheap on offensive line. They went and got Donovan Smith, an aging vet, but still really good on the left side. Then they went and got Jawan Taylor. They paid a nice premium price of $20 million a year for him. On the right side, give them those tackles. Their inside is already top-notch with Creed Humphrey at center, Joe Tooney on the left side, Trey Smith on the right. One of the best interior offensive lines in football. And it is what it is, man. Bengals extending Burrow years, $275. Just no million. Just kidding. How many years? 6? I hate that they put this little heart here. I can't read everything. They put this art where heart. All right, 5 years, $275 million. Really? What does that add up to? It's like 55 million a year. Wow, 55 million a year for the Burrow. I mean, he definitely deserves it. Shout out Kokosio Sports. If you haven't subscribed to him, he does really good work over there. Shout out to him. He does a lot of really good videos, really good editing. He works really hard on his stuff. So if you haven't gone, hit the like and sub over there. He does some good stuff. Go Commanders. What up, Daniel? Bengals need an O-line, right? But they went and got Orlando Brown this offseason. They're trying to add some pieces over there. So, Pig, you prepare for the season. I did. I have a notebook full of one-liners wait to be used. There you go. Why do I know you're lying? I know you don't have no notebook. They're all right here. They're all up in the noggin. It adds up to a lot of money. Yeah. Yeah, you gave him a nice discount taking home $12 a game. DraftKings is down? Ooh, really? Do you rank Pat Mahomes over Peyton Manning yet? Ooh, I don't think I can do it yet, because I do love Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning was something special. And I still have Peyton Manning as my number 2 quarterback all time, but I think I do have Patrick Mahomes on my Mount Rushmore. Already, just in the 5 years he started, I think he is on the Mount Rushmore of quarterbacks already. All right, here we go. Harrison Butker to kick it away here with 11:50 to go in the second quarter. Harrison Butker. There's the kick. And it is Dorsey back to return for the Lions, and there won't be a return. It will be a touchback at now the 25-yard line is where Jared Goff and the Lions will start their third drive of the game. They are very, very different players. Oh, 100%. Is Mahomes still the highest paid player? Only as far as a total contract, he's not the highest on a per-year basis. Here we go, Goff. Empty backfield set. Now they're going to shift here. Montgomery back into the backfield. 3 receivers bunched to the left. Oh, they're saying run the film, run the film, run the film. That's what Jared Goff's calling. Changing the play at the line. 3 seconds. Got to get reset. 2, 1. And they get a man in motion. Do they get the playoff? No, they do not. And that will be a 5-yard penalty. Too much talking and jabbering. Oh, wait. Do they use a timeout? They do save the penalty with a timeout, so they have to use a timeout here. Jared Goff trying to change the play at the line, and it took a little too long to get it set, and then they had to run the motion, and it was a timeout called. Now Burrow has the highest average annual, but Winston got the most guaranteed. Watson, I think you meant most guaranteed, yeah. Yeah, Mahomes got like over $500 million, but it was over 12 years. Great, now I want fried chicken. How do you think Bryce Young will do this season, Tim? I think he's going to struggle. The Carolina Panthers are one of the least talented teams in the NFL, so I think there's going to be some struggle there. All right, here we go. 2 tight end set. 2 receivers out wide to the left. Takes the snap, looking to the left. And it has to come back over the middle, and it will be caught by the tight end. It is Brock Wright coming up with the grab and a gain of 9. Lions are no pushovers. No, they're not. They're really good offensively. Here we go. Single back formation, and Jared Goff will go right up the middle to run the football. And he will get the first down, gain of 2. There's the first QB sneak of the year. We know how the Eagles, I mean, it was already a popular move, but the Eagles took it to another level last year, and it's the Lions to run the first one. Hopefully Bryce doesn't get killed in his first season, right? I think Bryce Young will struggle, but he still has a lot of potential. Here we go, 11 minutes to go in the second quarter. First down up to the 36-yard line. The Lions have the ball at their own 36. Single back formation. Takes the snap. Hand off to Montgomery. Montgomery trying to squeeze through the hole. Diving forward for a gain of about 3 up to the 39-yard line. 2nd and 7 now coming up for the Lions. Is Bryce Young smaller than Kyler Murray? I think so, honestly, which is unbelievable. Actually, I think he's technically taller. Actually, he might not be. I don't know. What was he listed at, Bryce Young? What's his 5'10"? Wow. Yeah, he's a small dude. I formation. Tight end in motion. Stays on the right side, though. Takes the snap. Play action. Goff steps up. Avoiding the rush, throwing it over the middle. And has his man, Amon St. Brown, with a 21-yard gain, over the middle. And it's up to the Chiefs' 40-yard line. Here come the Lions. See what Google says, because it's never wrong. True. Bryce Young has no booty either, which is why Tim hated him in the draft process. Amon St. Brown just always finds a way to get open in the zone. He's such a smart player, finding the opening. Here we go. Single back formation. Takes the snap. Hand off to the right side is Montgomery bouncing off tacklers, and this time he gets tackled for a loss. Good pressure on the outside there. Coburn comes up and makes the tackle. Can we ask Jeeves instead, Bud? Yeah. Nice. That's Snead actually coming up and making the initial pressure. Coburn getting the credit for the tackle as the D tackle. All right, here we go. 2 receivers each side. 2nd and 11 now at their Chiefs 41. Goff in the shotgun takes the snap. Blitz coming. They pick it up nicely. Throwing over the right side is wide open. It's Sam Laporta, rookie out of Iowa, with a nice gain of about 14 yards up to the 27-yard line. Goes Sam Laporta. Another 1st and 10 now for the Lions. It's the exact same height as Kyler Murray. Wow, there he is. Sam Laporta on the outside, just getting wide open on the man. Oh, no, it was zone. McDuffie not staying with him, just jamming him up and letting him inside. Easy pitch and catch, 1st down. Here we go. Single back formation. Goff scanning the field, now puts Laporta in motion to the right. Takes the snap, handoff up the middle. Here is Montgomery. Montgomery will dive forward for a gain of about 2 up to the 25-yard line of the Chiefs. They actually made a book about him. Who's that? TH4 is garbage. He sucks. That's my shirt, huh? My sister made this for me. She did it for a project. She was a printing major or something. Here we go. Jared Goff having a really good game. 8 for 11, 97 yards and a touchdown. And they're moving the ball again up to the 25-yard line. 2nd and 8 with 7.5 to go here in the second. Jared Goff in the shotgun, scanning the field, takes a snap, looking to his right immediately, getting it out to Jahmyr Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs has blockers in front, and he'll get a nice gain of about 10, and another first down for the Lions. Sorry, it was a gain of 8. Gain of 8. It wasn't first and 10, that was second and 8. Duh. So they enter the red zone yet again, up to the 17-yard line go the Lions. They scored the first time around to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Let's see who gets this one. Or will they get it? Will the Chiefs get a stop? All right, 7 minutes to go. 2 receivers to each side. Tight end in motion. Takes the snap. Oh my gosh, fumble on the ground. He has to pick it up, and he's going to lose a ton of yards. And Karlaftis will get credit for his first sack of the game and of the season. But it's on a bad snap. It looked like the tight end didn't get out of the way. Yeah, the tight end hit it with his leg. It was hiked a little bit too fast, or maybe the tight end was a little too slow. It was number 89 for the Lions, which is the backup tight end, Brock Wright. Josh Harris kicks puppies for fun. Oh, geez. Sam Snyder. What's up, dude? All right, now it's second and long, second and 20. Can they recover? Jared Goff in the shotgun. Changing the play at the line again. 3 receivers to the right, takes a snap. Blitz coming, has to get rid of it, and he will to Jahmyr Gibbs, and Gibbs will get the penalty yards back. And it looks like maybe one extra up to the 16-ish yard line. So now it'll bring up third and about 9 for the Lions. Looks like they only give him a gain of 10. So third and 10. They do get the penalty yards back. Who needs Chris Jones? Yeah. 5:40 to go in the second. Can Steve Spagnuolo, a multiple-time Super Bowl champion defensive coordinator, couple with the Giants and now a couple with the Chiefs, what does he have in store here on 3rd and 10? Goff in the shotgun, empty backfield, 3 receivers bunched to the right, and 2 receivers stacked on each other on the left. Takes a snap, quick throw, and it's going to be a screen pass. It's going to be Reynolds, and it pops out! Fumble! And the Chiefs get the football! Oh my goodness gracious! McDuffie gets the forced fumble, and it is Cook coming away with the recovery. And instead of getting at least 3 points, it is now... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow, I believe that was number 8, Josh Reynolds, who fumbled the football. Yikes. Oh, it's Marvin Jones. Oh, Marvin Jones here is listed as 00. He only has a single 0. I thought it was an 8 because I didn't see a 0 on the team. But no, okay, so Marvin Jones gets his first catch of the game and immediately follows it up with a fumble. And the Chiefs will get the ball back here, tied up 7-7 with 5:14 to go in the second quarter. I will be right back. Whoa. 2 killer mistakes. You ain't lying, Antoinette. Dan Campbell looks like he's going to explode. Now I see why Dan wanted a tiger on the sideline. Players who make mistakes get punished. Fumbles kill drives. Yep, especially when you lose them. Well, Atlanta is closer to the Kyler and Bryce than Washington, so he's closer to them this year than last. What? The Hive lives on. I didn't even see who was hyping up Heineke. I didn't even see Heineke mentioned. Heineke is better than all of those other short... Oh, I see. Sancheesi was hyping him up. I got you. All right, so 5:14 to go. The Chiefs will get the ball deep in their own territory at their own 7. And let's see what they do with it. All right, in the shotgun. No, excuse me, in the pistol. Tight end in motion, takes the snap. Handoff up the middle is Clyde the Glide. Clyde will dive ahead for a gain of 2 up to the 9. Aiden Hutchinson in on the tackle. 5 minutes to go here in the second. Taylor is in Atlanta, yes. All right. 2nd and 8 now at the own 9-yard line here for the Chiefs. 4:45 to go and counting. 2 receivers to each side. Noah Gray in motion, takes the snap. Mahomes steps up, has pressure. Now he's going to pump it and run it with it himself and slides down after a gain of 3 up to the 12. And that'll bring up 3rd and 5. Mahomes does such a great job. He's so crafty with his arm that those pump fakes work so well and it allows him to get more room to run the football. I mean, Pat Mahomes already has, how much does he have already? 4 carries, 27 yards on the day is to go with 7 for 10, 55 yards and a touchdown. So just killing them with their legs. Tim, do you also do college football? I just don't have time this year to do that right now. Maybe in the future I can do more, but I really still need to continue to do things around here and around my other house. And I will do Thursday night, Monday night, Sunday night, as well as every Commanders game. That's going to stay, and then we'll go from there. Tim only does the playoff. Yes, I do the college playoff. That's true. Thanks for the clarification there. Maybe I'm going to do every Buffalo game, though. I mean, come on. How do you not like Prime Sanders? How do you not like yourself some Prime? You know who Deion Sanders reminds me of, and I think is the better version of? LeVar Ball. With all his sons, the Ball brothers, I feel like Deion Sanders is just as loud and just as boisterous, but I like him way more because it's just, he's grounded. He understands reality. What he says is just true. He's like, Shador is legit, but you don't ever hear him saying like he's definitely the best or anything like that. He's saying, that's my son. He's a beast. He's gonna win it, and he did. And he's just full belief in his sons. And I love that, and he just does a great job with all these kids. I love me some Prime. And if you don't, I don't know what you're doing with your life. I really don't. Whoa, what's this? $63 of you in the chat. Appreciate you all being here. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe. Tim doesn't do nearly enough free content on YouTube. He definitely should do college too. Yeah. LeVar Ball and Deion Sanders have nothing in common except strange footwear. Nah, that's not true. I went to school with Deion. Really? That's cool, Marcella. I mean, if you don't see the similarities in Deion and LeVar, then I guess whatever. But I think he's a way better version of LeVar. I mean, obviously, I think there's differences too, which is why I think he's a better version. But just the guy that is out there in the media, unashamed to say how he feels and what he thinks. And he promotes his sons. He promotes the other guys on his team. He just does a great job. And come on, how do you not love Deion? Deion doesn't have strange footwear. He has strange feet. Deion Sanders, the future head coach of the Washington Commanders. He actually said in one of his interviews recently that he does not have any aspirations to go to the league. The NFL. He wants to stay at college. And I think that's actually, he's like the perfect coach, I think, for the college level, because he's just such a great motivational speaker and motivational dude to bring boys into young men and get them ready for the league. I love what Deion is doing, and I think he's in the perfect spot. Just like Nick Saban is, just like Dabo Swinney is. These guys are built for the college level. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Mahomes in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Play action. Looking. Going deep over the middle. And he could not connect with Noah Gray. Noah Gray could not quite locate it. And that'll bring up 4th and 5. And the Chiefs will be forced to punt here with just under 4 minutes to go. He's such a class act. He gives so much back to our community. He is the real deal. Yeah, I love me some Deion. Jawan Taylor's getting worked. Yeah, Aiden Hutchinson definitely got some pressure there, for sure. Here we go. The snap and the punt. And high kick. It'll be fair, caught at the 41-ish to my Khalif Raymond. And 3:47 to go, and it's really good field position here for the Lions. They did fumble on their last one to miss an opportunity to get some points on the board. Let's see if they make up for that here. Now, the Lions did get the ball first, so the Chiefs will get the ball coming out of halftime. But they would love to get a stop here and try to get some points on the board. Until Dion renounces the Cowboys, I won't like him. True. I just saw Deion Sanders' sons on a Little Caesars commercial. Really? That's cool. And I like Shador, too. I'm a Sanders. I don't feel pressure. But he says it in a way that you don't, like, you just believe him. It's funny, right? Anyway, hold on. Single back formation, 2 receivers each side. It's like a confidence, not an arrogance. You know what I mean? Here we go. Goff under center. Takes the snap. Hand off to the right side is Montgomery. Montgomery trying to stretch it, and he will push the pile. Gains 5 yards on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd and 5 now for the Lions. Montgomery playing pretty well. Let's see, what is his stats so far today? He's got 9 carries, 33 yards. So he's just under 4 yards a carry. He hasn't had that play where it just broke free yet, but he's done solid so far. Here we go, 2nd and 5. 3:15 to go here in the second quarter. Goff shifts into single back formation under center. 2 receivers close on the right, 2 receivers out wide to the left. Takes the snap, play action. Goff looking, going over the middle and overthrowing Marvin Jones. He had him there if he threw it a little bit shorter. Marvin Jones going up, trying to go get it, but a little bit too high, and that'll bring up 3rd and 5 now for the Lions. See if the Chiefs can't get off the field again. Coaches on the hot seat this season. Ron, because of the ownership situation. You have... Who else is on the hot seat? Dan Campbell could be on the hot seat, honestly, but maybe they really like his situation. I don't know. I have to go look through it more. Here we go. Man in motion. Amon St. Brown takes the snap. Goff looking, steps up, avoiding the rush, and now he goes down on 3rd and 5, and that'll bring up 4th and 10. It is Willie Gay. No, excuse me, Mike Dana. Sorry, Willie Gay's 50. Mike Dana, I'm sorry, it's 51, and he makes the sack out of the D tackle spot, taking over. D tackle spot. Wow, he does not look like he has a lot of size for a D tackle. That is definitely only a 3rd down D tackle. And he comes up and makes the sack on the inside with that speed rush. And well done. Good coverage on the back end as well. 4th and 8. Is Sean McVay on the hot seat? No. So the fake, this one? Yeah, I don't think so. 4th and 8. 2:15 to go. They have to kick it before the 2-minute warning. They will take the snap, and here's the kick. And Richie James back to return. He will catch it and return it here past the 20, but he runs backwards, and he's only going to get to like the 19-ish yard line is Richie James. Richie James, yeah, not been looking very good as a returner. But here we go. 2:02 to go in the second quarter. So the Chiefs will have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Patrick Mahomes already has 7 completions to 7 different receivers. That's what happens when you don't have Travis Kelce. You try to spread that ball around. These drives have just lasted a while. You know, it's like, it's not that the offenses have really looked that bad. It's just all the drives have been really long. You have an 8-minute, a 6-minute, a 6.5 minute, also over a 3-minute drive. I mean, just really long drives. Empty backfield set, 3 receivers to the left. Mahomes takes the snap. Looking to throw, pumping, has to avoid the rush again, pumping, and now he finally gets Rashid Rice, the rookie, with a nice catch up the right sideline and tackled, and that will bring us to the 2-minute warning with 1:54 to go, but it is not until after a 25-yard gain for the Chiefs, and that will put them in prime spot with 2 timeouts to get some points on the board before halftime, and the Chiefs will get the ball first coming out of half. Tim, you think the Chiefs water down the turf in this game? I have no clue why they would or what the science is in that. I guess maybe to make it softer? I have no clue. I know nothing about that. McCarthy probably will as well. Yeah, McCarthy might be. McCarthy, yeah. Let's see. Who else? Trying to think of some teams with... Maybe Matt LaFleur? Depending on how well the Packers do this year. I don't think like a Kevin O'Connell is. I know the Bears are still building, so they're not. The Panthers and the Cardinals just hired new coaches. What about, is it still Todd Bowles down there in Tampa? I think he's definitely on the hot seat. I wonder if the Saints head coach might be the old defensive coordinator, I think it was, for the Saints, who's now the head coach. Arthur Smith. He's still the coach of Atlanta, right? I don't know. It's interesting. Was it a Colorado pizza? No idea. Andrew Jones Jr. changed his 48, and now will don the 50. He should have kept 48. He was announcing the large pizza for Little Caesars. They show him talking and holding the pizza. Talking about Sanders. Fair enough. Stefanski. That's a good one. Kevin Stefanski. That's a good guy. That's a good name to throw out there. Yeah, the Browns. They've really underperformed considering how great that roster is. That's fair. Very fair. Yeah, I don't know. Tim, it's a Super Bowl joke about the fields being so... yes. The Super Bowl with that weird turf that everybody was complaining about with the Eagles couldn't get their footing. That's right. Fair enough, Antoinette. I should have caught that. All right, here we go. Coming out of the 2-minute warning, we have Patrick Mahomes at their own 43. 2 receivers each side, no gray in motion from left to right. Mahomes in the shotgun takes the snap. 4-man rush. Mahomes steps up, going deep. And whoa, terrible decision there by Mahomes. The only guys with a chance to catch that football were 3 Detroit Lions players. It was Richie James, the intended target, but he was not beating anybody on that play. Fortunate to have that one hit the turf instead of end up in the opposing team's hands. Rare, poor decision there coming from Mahomes, but he lives to see another down, and it'll bring up 2nd and 10 here with 1:48 to go in the second quarter. Noah Gray stays on the left side, 3 receivers to the left. Mahomes takes the snap, drops back, looking, scanning, throwing it underneath. It'll be called by Rashee Rice, and Rice will get a gain of 3. 3rd down and 7 coming up for the Chiefs. Mahomes wants to huddle. He doesn't want to hurry up in case they do not get the first down here. They really have plenty of time no matter what they decide to do here. Brian Branch, first-year player, rookie second-round pick is what I wanted to say, out of Alabama. Great safety look. He gets the tackle on Rashee. 3rd and 7. 1:15 to go in the second quarter. Bunch formation in the shotgun. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Pressure's coming. He has to escape it. Does. Throwing it over the middle, and it's going to be caught by Noah Gray, but might just be short of the first down. But there is a flag on the play, and this might be holding. I believe this should be holding on the offense. Taylor got beat by Aiden Hutchinson again. Holding offense, number 65. Ooh, no, wait. He was actually on the right guard, Trey Smith. He gets beat by Hutchinson. Hutchinson just going right at the guard here. And Trey Smith, made a little bit of a false step there. Had to hold, and clearly a holding on that one. Clearly a holding. So now it's going to be 3rd and 17 coming up for the Chiefs. 1:07 to go here in the second quarter. 3rd and 17. Mahomes in the shotgun. 2 receivers each side. And, he's going to call timeout here. Call timeout. Second timeout on the quarter, on the half. 1:07 to go. And they have a long 3rd and 17. Tim, are you a fall girl? What? Oh, the questions I have to answer sometimes. You guys are interesting. I don't even know what's going on in the chat. You guys have a mind of y'all's own. 62 of you in the chat. Appreciate you all being here on opening night. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. We'll be here all season long, every Thursday night, Monday night, Sunday night, as well as every Commanders game. That is my team. All right, here we go. 1:07 to go in this second quarter. All right, Mahomes in the shotgun at their own 36. Noah Gray in motion, stays on the right side, though. Takes the snap. Chips the end. Mahomes going deep, and it is caught by Marquez Valdez-Scantling, getting hit as he makes the catch. And Mahomes gets the first down after a big play of 34 yards up to the 30. And he's going to hurry his team up to the line. Mahomes getting everybody set up, 3 receivers to the left. 45 seconds, takes the snap. Mahomes looking, going deep, has a man wide open. It's Watson, and he's out of bounds at the 4. Huge play, and he's out of bounds, and it's 37 seconds left with the clock stopped, and Mahomes magic edit again. What a throw to Valdez-Scantling, and what a catch, taking a hit immediately. And he actually slid to kind of avoid the major contact. Great play, and Mahomes getting in position right away. What a gem. McKinnon enters the game. 3 receivers bunched to the right. Mahomes in the shotgun. 37 seconds. McKinnon motions out to the right, takes the snap. He's looking to the right, now to the middle. Throwing it underneath, and it will be caught. And it is Bell. Blake Bell gets the touchdown for the Chiefs, and the Chiefs are now up 13-7 over the Detroit Lions. 34 seconds left here in the second quarter. What will the Lions decide to do? They still have 2 timeouts. They can try to get some points before half. They really would like to, considering the Chiefs will get the ball at half. Patrick Mahomes is just so freaking good. I mean, come on. 3rd and 17, back-to-back huge plays. This is just ridiculous. All right, here we go. What's going on? Oh, the tight end not out there for the Chiefs on this. They get set, and this might be a 5-yard penalty. They do have 1 timeout left. They may as well use it. They will. Andy Reid not happy with his special teams not getting on the field on time. 34 seconds. So 30-second timeout. They won't prolong this. MVS has 6.8 points for me so far. Not bad in the first half. Not bad. I mean, I don't think you'd be too mad if MVS ended up with 13.8 or 13.6 points, whatever that is, double. Mahomes is pretty good. Why don't other players just stop him? True. The Belldozer, nice. Again, wide open, yep. There's Travis Kelce hyping up his tight end. So happy to see his tight ends do well. All right, here we go. Harrison Butker for the extra point. We have the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. Right down the middle, no doubter. And it is a 14-7 lead here with the Chiefs here at home in the season opener. How's my fantasy team doing here? Let's look at the matchup, shall we? Looking at the matchup. I'm up big, but that's because I have like everybody playing tonight. Let's see here. Can I zoom out here? Here we go. We'll zoom out to see what we got. All right, so Mahomes already has 24 points in the first half. Love to see that. He was projected 38.8 in this league. Jahmyr Gibbs has 6.2. David Montgomery has 5.1. Noah Gray has 1.5. And Jerick McKinnon has 2. Sky Moore on my bench has 6. He has nobody playing tonight. He does have Kadarius Toney on the bench, and he also had Travis Kelce. I like Dalton Kincaid, but I figured I'd throw Noah Gray in here. Maybe he would get thought he may get the looks from Travis Kelce. He's only gotten 1 catch so far, but it is what it is. All right, let's take a look here at the team stats. No, wait, we won't do that. We'll wait until the actual end of half to do that. The script doesn't exist because the storyboard says Mahomes to be the best in the league. Detroit did play good the first quarter. Yeah, I mean, they just had 1 fumble. I mean, and they can get right back into this game. If Marvin Jones doesn't fumble that football and they don't have that bad snap, they easily are right in this game. Like, they're moving the ball right now on the Chiefs. What good other than the fumble? Yep. No, the storyboard says Howell's the best in the league. True, Agadma. True in the chat. Excuse me. All right, 14-7. What will the Lions do here? I mean, if I'm the Lions, I'm trying to push this. I'm trying to make something happen, right? I want to get some points on the board, even if it's just a field goal. And they have the offense to do it. They have the offensive line to give them enough time. They have Jared Goff, who could definitely find a man open. They're going against not the best defense in the league. They are going against one of the better defensive coordinators, but they do not have all the talent in the secondary. Trent McDuffie's really good, and I mean, you know, L'Jarius Sneed has his moments. Where's L'Jarius Sneed ranked amongst the league? I feel like some people might have him higher than I do. But the safety duo is okay with Reed and Cooks, not that exciting. Then Jalen Watson on the other side. So they can exploit that secondary and see what they do. Harrison Butker to kick it away. There's the kick. And it will not be returned. Touchback. So 25-yard line is where Goff will start this next drive with 34 seconds. Let's see if they can't get into field goal range. Tim, you think we can win week 1? Oh, absolutely. What up, Abdul? How you doing? Yeah, no. Definitely. We're favored by 7 for a reason. All right, here we go. So Jared Goff in the shotgun, 2 receivers to each side. Montgomery in the game. Takes the snap. Looking to throw, quick throw over to the right side. It will be caught by the tight end, Sam Laporta, with a gain of 5. Not a big fan of that play here. Little slant pass to the tight end with 34 seconds left, and you have to get about 50 yards of offense, and you have to waste a timeout now. Not my favorite play on the books. Probably would have liked to get to the hands of like a Reynolds, somebody with a little bit better run after the catch than Sam Laporta, but they trusted him, and they try to get it out there, and he gets tackled immediately. 2nd and 5 with 29 seconds to go. All right, here we go. 3 receivers to the left. Goff in the shotgun. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Goff has time, throwing it over the middle. Has a man caught by Laporta again. This time he gets tackled by McDuffie. And he will be half a yard short again of the first down. But again, only about a 4.5-yard gain. Now they have 22 seconds. They had to use their final timeout. Timmy, were you an average kid with no one understood? Did your mom and dad and Vicky always gave you commands? What? Is this Timmy Turner? Is that who you're talking about? Fairly Odd Parents? Is that who had Vicky on there? Or no, was Vicky actually... Or is that Dexter's Laboratory? No, that was Dee, not Vicky. Hey, Dee. All right, here we go. Goff in the shotgun. 2 receivers each side. 3rd and 1. Takes the snap. Goff looking, scanning, throwing it over to the right side. It will be caught by Reynolds, and he gets tackled immediately. 15, and they don't have any timeouts. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. They're trying to kill it. Sneak. So they get it with 7 seconds on the clock. So they... I guess they have to go with just a shot down the right sideline or one sideline and see what happens there. The Lions seem to be out of steam already. I mean, it's early. It's fine. And they've been moving the ball all right. I think that this game is not over. I mean, obviously, this is not where you want to be, down 7 against Patrick Mahomes when he gets the ball coming at a half. I mean, I don't think they're in a good spot. But they could get right back in it. They get a crazy turnover or, you know, something fortunate happens, bounces their way. Definitely. I'm done with Kadarius Toney. Hasn't played a single snap. He's played snaps, but he's just not getting the ball. Takes the snap. Goff looking. Steps up. Going deep. And it's incomplete off the hands of Marvin Jones, who's just having a terrible day. And if he would have got out of bounds there with 5 seconds, man, we might be looking at a chance here. No shot. Hold on. How did that only take 2 seconds off the clock? What? That was like a 25-yard throw. How do you take 2 seconds off the clock with a 30-yard throw, 25-yard throw? No shot. That was weird. 3 receivers to the right, takes a snap, getting it. Ooh, batted down by Karlaftis. They were trying to set up the screen to Amara, and it's 4th and 10 now, 3 seconds to go. I'm assuming I'm just going to take the snap and go deep with a Hail Mary and see what happens. And why Dee Dee is the second most annoying sister in cartoons, according to one poll on Reddit. There was a tie for first. Oh, interesting. Vicky, Odd Parents, Dee Dee, the Dexter's Laboratory, The Big Bang Theory. Here we go. Goff in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Goff looking, and he's just going to throw it away. They're not going to try to do anything crazy. Just get rid of it and survive until halftime, and that is exactly what they do. All right, here we go. Let's take a look here at the first half stats of this game. We have the Lions with 11 first downs, Chiefs with 10. Chiefs do have the lead, 14-7, by the way. 5 for 7 on third down for the Chiefs, 2 for 7 for the Lions. They did go 1 for 2 on fourth down. Of course, they just threw that one away, so that counts against them, but really they went 1 for 1 on a fake punt. Total yards, you have 197 for the Chiefs and 188 for the Lions. You have 1 penalty for a 10-yard loss against the Chiefs, none for the Lions. The Lions do have a 6-minute time of possession advantage, but the problem is instead of coming away with points, they ended up with a fumble, and that's the 1 turnover of the game inside the red zone of the Chiefs. So it is a Chiefs lead, 14-7. Chiefs will get the ball coming out of halftime, and that is what we got. Shall we play a game of Weddle? Let's have a game of Weddle. What do you think? Who are we starting with, guys? Who are we starting with? First chat after this to name a player. We're going with it. All right, Terry it is. That's the first. I don't think he even meant to, Abdul. But that's who we're going with. Terry McLaurin. All right, so we got under 27. We're not in the NFC, so AFC team not on. Oh, wait, it is all. Easy mode's all on offense. There's just not a receiver. We're taller than 6 foot, under 27. So we could be a tight end or a quarterback, maybe. I don't know how old, like, a Trevor Lawrence is, but is he only 24? He might be too young, but oh well, that's who I'm going with. Oh gosh, I can't spell. Trevor Lawrence. Okay. Yeah, he's only 23. Wow. But we are at a QB, so we're either 6'4 or 6'5, not in the AFC South. Oh, he was also just 1 lower than 17. I should have known that too. Okay, let's see here. Who's in this range? Probably quite a few guys. Under 27. Thinking of like Mac Jones. I don't know how old he was when he came out. Maybe Josh Allen? Is it Josh? He's 6'5", right? Oh, he is 6'5". Ah, he's 27 as well. So not the AFC East, so it's not Mac Jones. So 26. I'm trying to think of the starting quarterbacks here. So I think Mahomes is 27 now, or maybe even 28, right? I think he's older. You got, let's see here. Jimmy G is not it. Russell Wilson's not it. Ooh, Herbert? Is it Herbert? Or is it Joe Burrow? But it might be Herbert. I'm going to go Herbert. No, oh, he's listed at 6'6". No shot. No shot. All right, it's got to be Joe Burrow then. It is Joe Burrow. It is. Tim, everyday immaculate grid? What's that? Yep. Yuki and Hassan, you both got it before. Should sit Terry and Chase for the first 2 games? Maybe. Mac was a senior, maybe every 5th, even a 5th year, yeah. Joe Burrow it was. Tim, you ever play Immaculate Good? No, I've never heard of that game. Sorry. I don't know what I thought you just said. What did I read earlier? I swear I said something different than you ever play. But no, I have not played that. All right. Oh, we're starting with Purdy this time, says Yuki. Purdy it is. All we got is 6-1, and we're in the AFC. Not a quarterback. Not even on defense. Sorry, not even on offense. We are on defense or special teams. We're older than 23, but lower than 13. Why is this like a Derwin James in my mind? He's 6'2". All right, we're older than 27. We're not on defense. So we may be a kicker. Not in the AFC West. We're over 3. So what kickers are like 6, 7, 8, 9, somewhere in there that are older? We're mostly, or we could be a punter too. We're definitely a special teamer. So I don't know. Do they do long snappers in this game? Like, is Cheeseman an answer? Oh gosh, they do long snappers too. It could be a long snapper. Oh gosh, not in the AFC West. What's some kickers here that are like number 6, 7, or 8? Ooh, this is tough. I'm just gonna go with McManus for the Jags. All right, it is a kicker, and we're in the AFC South. We are in the AFC South, and we're older than 32. Holy crap! Who's like the kicker? Is it still Folk for like the Patriots? No, wait, hold on. We're in the South. Hold on. So we're in the South. Kiemi Fairburn is young. Tennessee's kicker. Tennessee is not still like. Who's Tennessee's kicker and who's the Colts kicker? Crap. Who's the kicker for? The Isle is a game you'll should try. What is that? Sit Chase for the first 17 games. It doesn't matter. Play Team Fortress 2. Interesting. Is Norwell Steven still in him? Tim, play Immaculate Grid? I have no clue what that is. Crap. What's the kicker? Oh, is it? No, York is young. I don't know who, like, the Colts added this year as their kicker. I feel like they added a new kicker this year, didn't they? Maybe they didn't. Shoot. And I don't remember the Titans one. Tim, check Discord for power rankings. Yeah, after this game, we will do that. That's fine. Nick Folk, I think it is. Isn't Folk... Is Folk not on the Patriots anymore? Tim, you don't have phones? I do have a phone. I have a phone. Is he? All right, we'll try it. Oh, Nick Folk. Wow, it is Folk. He moved to Tennessee. Oh. If it isn't Dicker the kicker, we should just declare it is. Fair enough. Try John Christian Kiami. Kiami. Is that actually his full name? Are you serious? Colts is Matt Gay? Oh, that would have been a good guess, too. Yeah, Bullock is not the Titans kicker anymore. Anyway. Yes, you were. You were right. Thanks, Asan. For sure. Asan gets the credit there. All right, let's take a look here at the power rankings. So we're going off the 33rd team, apparently. Oh. All right, so Chiefs 1, Eagles 2, Bengals 3, Niners 4, Bills 5. I actually don't hate that top 5. I don't think I really disagree with anybody there. Cowboys are strong. Them at 6, I'm not that upset with. Jacksonville, I like Jacksonville, but there might be... Oh, man. I think they could end up at 7, but I don't know. I think that's a little bit... They're projecting a little bit there. I don't hate it, but it's interesting. Baltimore at 8, Chargers 9, Jets 10. I have the Jets. I think the Jets should be at 7. I know that there's like some moving pieces there, but they're still really strong. Miami 11. They do have a really good offense. Lions 12. Seahawks 13. Saints 14, 15. 16 Vikings. I think Tampa's probably still better than Carolina. Arizona's 32. That makes sense. 31 is the Colts. I probably would put the Panthers down at the Colts, and Colts one a step ahead. But even though the Colts are not that good of a team either, so it's kind of nitpicking down here. Yeah, I think I would have the Jets. Probably swept the Jets and the Jaguars. Maybe have the Jaguars over the Chargers still, though. You could nitpick some things here, but overall, I don't think I hate the listing here. I think the Bears will trend up a little. I don't think they're going to be like way up here, but I think the Bears will trend up a little. Patriots will probably find a way to trend up a little as well. Yeah, I think that's a pretty fair power rankings. Little things I would change, but overall, I think that's pretty fair. Bears above us is crazy? I don't think so. I think they've added a lot of really good pieces. They got Justin Fields a weapon in DJ Moore. Fields is so dangerous with his legs, and they added offensive line help. They have a pretty good running back as well in Khalil Herbert. Cole Kmet still there. Chase Claypool, Darnell Mooney. Then they got guys like Brisker. They added Edwards from the Eagles. They also added Darnell Wright, the tackle. I liked him a lot. Switch us with the Eagles. True. True. Washington is better than Denver and Cleveland. We'll find out. We'll find out in week 2 against Denver. Denver could have a much better season with a Sean Payton over the terrible Nathaniel Hackett. The Bears not that good though. I like their offense though. Yeah, well, they added some pieces on their defense too. They did. But we have potential. We could rise. We could definitely rise. I liked DJ Moore this year. I think DJ Moore will get a lot of looks here in Chicago. That's why I drafted him. I couldn't believe I got Cooper Kupp in the 4th round. Because of the injury, they let him fall all the way to the end of the 4th. I got him at pick 39 in the 4th. And I was just like, yes, please. So I scooped that up. And then I know Kamara's suspended. But I like my starting lineup already, and then just adding Kamara and Kupp into this lineup, I think is kind of ridiculous. But hopefully Mahomes throws a touchdown to Noah Gray for me or something, or Jerick McKinnon, one of the two. I need a lot more points out of my other players not named Patrick Mahomes, like Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery. Anyway, yeah, Broncos got to prove it. Their whole receiving core is down, and Russ got to bounce back. True. Denver and Cleveland can have a good season if their QBs stop sucking for a living. Yeah. Well, and then Cleveland's actually now getting a Deshaun Watson that's completely back to snuff, right? Potentially, anyway. Looked good against us in that first preseason game. We don't play all expert. Yeah. Every game will be in a coin flip. I kind of agree. I got to be honest. I think we're better than the Bills, but it's pretty close. Yeah, I mean, if Brock Purdy continues to improve, that's awesome. Like, he played really well, and he just continues to add experience. sky's the limit for you guys. Another great offensive line, really stout defense, a lot of weapons. Niners are really good. All right, here we go. About to get started with the second half, and it is the Lions to kick it off. There's the kick, and it will be a touchback. Tim, did you get Taylor Swift concert tickets? Oh, yeah, $450. Best thing about your show, I can go to bed and listen to your coverage with earpods, and my boyfriend doesn't complain I'm keeping him up. There you go. Nice. Thanks. We don't win 10 games this year. This team is too good not to, but we'll see how it goes. True. All right, here we go. All right, Mahomes under center. Puts Sky Moore in motion. Takes the snap. Handing off Pacheco on the left side. Pacheco cannot really get around that nice defensive front there with the Kaminsky. Making a nice tackle. Gain of 2. The defensive front has played pretty well overall, but so has the offensive line for the Chiefs. It's been a good battle here between these two, with Aiden Hutchinson and company versus Creed Humphrey and company. Yeah, I mean, it's been a really good battle up here in the trenches, but Mahomes is just Mahomes. 2nd and 8 for the Chiefs at their own 27 in the shotgun. Richie James in motion from left to right. 3 receivers to the right now. Mahomes takes the snap. Looking, setting up the screen. Caught by Pacheco. Pacheco will get around his blocks and slip through and get a nice gain of about 10 yards. Up to the 37-yard line. Isaiah Pacheco, looks like he got the wind knocked out of him potentially. Oh, wait, maybe limping a little bit. Hold on. Thought he may have landed on the football the way he was kind of acting there. But might have twisted an ankle a little bit. Hopefully he's okay. He was able to walk on his own power there. Good blocking out there. Good blocking. Love having Tim in my bed as well. I remember $20 concert tickets. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, Pacheco is slow to get off the field. Not sure exactly what's happening. I can't tell. He's walking with swag. I can't tell if he's limping or if he did just get the wind knocked out of him. He is clapping with his teammates. He seems like he's okay. Maybe it was just the wind. Or is he limping? I can't tell. I can't tell. I can't tell if that's a planned limp. Wait a minute. Here we go. Takes a snap. Play action. Steps up is Mahomes. Mahomes has pressure. Has to get rid of it. And just does throw it away. Oh, wait a minute. Nobody's in the area. Was he out of the pocket? Aiden Hutchinson's barreling down on him. He's doing a great job against Jawan Taylor. 2nd overall pick. Oh, it wasn't against Taylor. It was Noah Gray coming across the formation to try to get the block. Saw him get the pressure. Yeah, no tight ends blocking Aiden Hutchinson. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. 2 receivers each side at their own 37. Mahomes in the shotgun. Puts Noah Gray in motion now to the right. 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap. Mahomes looking, stepping up, has time, throwing it over the middle, and it's incomplete. Looking for Blake Bell. Good coverage. It was Jacobs on the coverage. Beating the Cowboys in the NFC Championship. Ooh, that'd be fun. 3rd and 10. All right, 3 receivers to the right. Steps up, has a little pressure, has to get rid of it. Will, and it is going to be caught by Noah Gray, but not enough for the first down. Gains only about 2-ish yards up to the 39, and that'll bring up 4th down and 8 coming up for the Chiefs. Good pressure by Aiden Hutchinson. He is all over it. Aiden Hutchinson. I had my doubts about him after watching that first game against the Eagles. I thought he really did not look very good. But he has been proving me wrong ever since. I didn't have any opinion on him coming out of college. I didn't watch any film on him because I knew Washington wasn't going to get him. But I was scared for him my first couple of games I watched. But right now, he is just destroying in year 2. Here we go. Fair catch caught way back at the 7-yard line by Raymond. So that is where I'm all over the place. The Lions will start their next drive. Remember when Joe Judge got mad when y'all beat the Eagles? He thought Eagles downplayed purpose. Yeah, I mean, they did downplay on purpose. They just did. They threw in, like, who was it? Nate Sudfeld or something? Instead of keeping Jalen Hurts in. Could have won 11 games last year if it wasn't for the refs. Unfortunately. The schedule was crazy. I wish we could get Cable Williams. I don't know why I keep saying Cable. I can't stop saying it. Caleb Williams. That's my prospect, Tim. Aiden Hutchinson. There you go. But we are not that bad. Yep. You and everybody else loved Aiden Hutchinson. I worry about the Bills, 49ers, and Dolphins and the Eagles twice, but we'll beat them at least once. Yeah, we ain't taking for Caleb. All you have to do is get Caleb is trade away your starting QB and have a weaker schedule than Arizona. Yeah. Will Ron sacrifice his job for the number 1 pick? No. No, he wants Sam Howell to do great. And Sam Howell could do great. What? That's a funny commercial. What the heck? Oh, they're talking about the script. They're now making fun of the script. Would it be possible to get to page 2? That was a funny commercial. Cable Williams, yeah. Tia might not play as well this year coming off injury. Tua, I'm assuming you mean. Cardinals are literally taking for Caleb. Everyone knows that, but hopefully they can pull like the Texans and get the second. Yeah, that'd be funny. No chance, Green. Ron will say no, yeah. All right, here we go. Lions get the ball at their own 7-yard line under center. Montgomery, the single back. 3 receivers bunch to the right, but Amron goes in motion to the right. Takes the snap, looking over there to the right, and he gets it immediately. Ooh, it's going to be dropped by Marvin Jones. He needs to be off the field. He is struggling like you would not believe. This is horrible. Horrible for Marvin Jones. He just needs to go to the bench, get ready for next week, because he is tough. 12:50 to go here in the third quarter. 2nd and 10 now for the Lions. Again, another single back formation. 2 tight ends on the right. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle is Montgomery. Montgomery, nowhere to go. He might get a half yard on the play. But yeah, that is not much there. 3rd and 10. Ooh, wait a minute. There's a flag on the play. What's the flag? Uh-oh, hold on. What's the flag? Is that going to be against the Lions? Or it was after the play, some scuffles. Not sure exactly who threw the punch or the push that gets called for the flag. Maybe it's going to be against both teams. See, never been on a game where the underdog has a serious offensive firepower. That's what can allow a team to win. Fair enough. Just like when Lamar plays bad, I call him Lamar Jackson. Yeah. 2 fouls on the play. 1 by each team. Personal foul. Offense, number 58. Personal foul. Defense, number 32. So they will offset, and it'll be 3rd down and 10 coming up for the Lions. So it's Penei Sewell and Nick Bolton getting into it. Ooh, Nick Bolton kind of won the matchup, and then Penei Sewell, calling him little. All right, 3rd and 10. Deep in their own territory at their own 7. 3 receivers to the left. Jared Goff in the shotgun. Goff changing the play at the line. Plenty of time on the play clock. 15 seconds. Gets reset. Now takes a snap. Blitz coming. Goff throwing it over the middle, and it will be caught by Laporta, but tackled immediately by Reed, and that'll be only a gain of 4, 4th and 6 coming up at their own 11, and that'll force another punt. Washington fans will be crying for Kyler, most likely. He just can't stay healthy for a full season. I want nothing to do with Kyler. I think he's super talented, but just can't stay healthy. All right, here's the punt coming from the Lions. In his own end zone, takes the snap, and there's the kick. And it's a high kick, fair caught at the 42-yard line by Richie James. So nice position here for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Let's see what they can do with it. Almost a safety. I really expected this to be a high-scoring game. Yeah, so far, it's not been necessarily like not a lot of offense, but at the same time, it's been a good mix of both because you've had long, sustained drives. There's nothing that's been exploded, right? Like, what's the longest play of the game? 25 yards, maybe? Valdez-Scantling did have that 3rd and 17 where he got that 34-yard play, which was definitely a nice game, but nothing over 40 yards, nothing like crazy, just out of the box of, 60, 70-yard play. But it's been a lot of just moving the ball down the field more methodically and getting points on the board with the long drive. But of course, the Lions had a 6.5-minute drive, but ended with a fumble instead of points. I want Kyler if Washington starts a COD league. Yeah, exactly. I really expected this to be a high-scoring game. Yep. Caleb Williams would be great for y'all. He would be placed in a great roster, but Sam Howell is still good, y'all. Yeah, no. He's going to be good wherever he goes. I thought it was interesting what his dad had to say is that he could go back to college depending on who has the top pick. And that's what the NIL allows you to do. You're still going to make a lot of money at the college level. Then you can go to the NFL and get your guaranteed money as the number 1 overall pick. But I really don't like that mindset, I feel like. And I understand, you want to try to put yourself in the best situation, all these kind of things. But the thing is that you could, if you go to a team and turn them into something special, like the Colts sucked before Peyton got there. Like they were terrible, right? And then Peyton Manning made them have what was it, like 10 years in a row? They won at least an 8-game streak every year. And they had several times throughout that time where they were the last team to lose a game. 8-0, 9-0, 10-0, 11-0, 12-0 before they finally would lose, right? And it's something like that I think would make you another level if you could take a bad team and make them great. And I think that is a part of the fun also of the NFL is the parity, making every team relevant with the different picks and make sure you do the right things with your picks. And I think it's good, and they're kind of looking out for themselves instead of the league as a whole. And I don't really like the mindset. I'm not scared of this Detroit team, but KC with Kelsey, yeah. Do you see Chris Jones getting traded to an MC team? I don't think he gets traded at all. 2 receivers each side. Play action. Mahomes throwing it over the middle, and it's batted down by Jack Campbell, the first-round rookie, using that length I talked about to dive out there and bat down the pass. That is 100% what I was expecting from a guy like that. Jack Campbell, he's 6'5", super long, not the fastest, but just able to dive in there and get a hand in there to bat it away from Kadarius Toney. Not the best throw there by Mahomes, a little low, but still, Jack Campbell making a nice play. Sky Moore in motion from right to left, 2nd and 10, takes the snap, handoff up the middle to Clyde the Glide, dives ahead to the 46-yard line, looks like of their own, gain of 4, and 3rd and 6 coming up for the Chiefs. Yeah, everyone is trying to pull an Eli or Elway. I don't like that they pulled those moves, I really don't. And Elway took, 16 years before he won his first Super Bowl? So it's not like going to the other team definitely made him win, right? 3 receivers to the right. Noah Gray in motion, but he stays on the right, takes the snap. 5-man rush, quick throw over the middle, batted in the air, and it's intercepted going the other way! And it's going to be a pick 6! second-year player out of Alabama gets the tip ball, and it's a pick six, and we have a tie ball game here in Kansas City, pending an extra point, and just like that, it is a ball game. Kadarius Toney just giving away the pick. I hate that this even counts as a pick, honestly. I mean, that's clearly a great pass. Should be considered something for Kadarius Toney instead of a negative outlook there on Patrick Mahomes. He threw a perfect pass, but instead, it's a pick. And here's the extra point, the snap, the hold. The kick is up. The kick is good right down the middle. And it is a 14-14 ball game. Just like I told you, like a crazy turnover could make this game all of a sudden right in the mix for both teams. Kansas City will get the ball right away, and we'll see what happens. Branch could have been a Commander, I know, dude. That's who I wanted. I wanted him bad. I was cool with anybody there other than what we got, but who did Mahomes miss, Kelsey or EB? I mean, I don't think he misses very many people. I think he misses Kelsey more. I mean, obviously, that's a safety blanket been for a while, but I think he's having a pretty darn good game. But honestly, if we're being real, his weapons stink. I mean, he has some of the worst weapons in the league. Is this not the worst receiving core in the league? Seriously. I would probably take the Giants receiving core over this. Especially considering they have Darren Waller. Like, with no Travis Kelce, this receiving core is terrible. It's garbage. And yet, he's still 14 for 23, 159 yards, 2 tugs, and now he just had his first pick. Sam Howell was considered one of the number one pick. Crazy guy fell. I know. I don't know why he fell so hard. Because honestly, his senior year or his final season was still pretty darn good. I think that they're the worst. The Pats are probably the worst. I would take Juju Smith-Schuster over anybody on this team. I mean, Patriots definitely don't have a good one. I think that's a good comp. Because, like, the Patriots have, Jacoby Myers as their second receiver. But I think Juju was the Chiefs' best receiver last year, and that's who the Pats have now. Patriots depth chart. And they have Devontae Parker, who is not great, but I still would probably take most of those guys over most of the guys here. Devontae Parker, Kendrick Bourne. Oh, wait, did Jacoby Myers go to the Raiders? Actually, Jacoby Myers went to the Raiders, didn't he? But either way, Parker, Juju, and Kendrick Bourne. I would take that over the Chiefs' Valdez, Scantling, Kadarius Toney, Sky Moore. I think I really would. Give Mahomes, Washington, Corbis goes back, yeah. So if tipped balls off good passes shouldn't count as INTs for the quarterback, then 3-yard passes get turned into 60 yards. House calls shouldn't count either. I mean, there's an argument for that as well. And there's the kick, and it is a touchback. Play action. They won a Super Bowl with these receivers. Well, they had Juju last year and they had Kelsey. But yeah. All right, here we go. Mahomes back on the field at their own 25. Gray in motion, takes a snap. Play action, rolling to his right. Mahomes has to escape the pressure, does, throwing it all the way back across the field to Pacheco. Pacheco makes the first guy miss, and he's out of bounds at the 32. Yeah, true. I think Rice is going to end up being good soon. Maybe. He did have his first touchdown today, but he had a drop pass earlier. Mahomes turned these receivers good, to be honest. Toney was a nobody with the Giants, and Juju became solid when he was with the Chiefs. Well, I mean, Juju had a great year or two with the Steelers, too. I mean, Juju was definitely a good receiver. 2nd and 3. 3 receivers bunched to the right. Takes the snap. Handoff to the left side is Pacheco. Pacheco cutting it up the middle and will dive ahead. It looks like he might be... Ooh, it's going to be close to the first down. They might go for a measurement here. And where are they going to say? It looks like... I think he's just short. A couple inches short. So... Oh, no, they're going to give him the first? Interesting. Where he placed the ball, it looked like it was just short of the 35. Right now it's listed as 1st and 10. Interesting. So they give him the first down. Pacheco, the running back, single back formation. Tight end in motion. Takes a snap, play action. Mahomes steps up, thought about going deep, now will going deep, and incomplete. Whoa. I'm not sure who he was looking for. He threw it in between 2 receivers. 2nd and 10, and incomplete. Tony is an athletic freak, that's it. Yeah, but he's not even that much of an athletic freak. That's the problem. He really isn't that much of an athletic freak. I mean, he's not some, like, 4.2 guy or low 4.3. I mean, I don't know what he ran, but I think he's, like, you know, he's fast. He's a nice 4.3 guy, like 4.35 probably, but he's not unbelievable. Here we go. 2 receivers each side. Takes a snap on 2nd and 10. Quick throw over to the right side. It'll be caught by Richie James. Tackled immediately. And it will be a gain of 6. It is Joseph on the tackle. Curry Joseph. 3rd round pick. In 2022. 2nd year player. All right. 3rd and 4 for the Chiefs at their own 41. 3 receivers to the left. Takes the snap. Scanning the field. Mahomes thinking about running. Doesn't have it. Now he has to zigzag around. Still finds a way to have an open receiver. And it's off the hands of Sky Moore. This receiving core is a mess, guys. Receiving core is a mess. It's a dropped pass. And it is going to bring up 4th and 4. And the Lions will get the ball back with a tie game. Aiden Hutchinson, yeah, he was pursuing the quarterback hard. Ooh, that's roughing the passer, honestly. He brought him down way after the ball was gone. Interesting no call, but it is what it is. I thought that was interesting. Yeah, I've seen way less called for roughing the passer. All right, here we go. There's the kick, and it's at the 2-yard line, but he's got room to run, so he is going to run it. And he's going to zigzag around, but only get to about the 16-yard line. He should have let it go into the end zone. He got the 20, considering he caught it at the 2. But nonetheless, it is Jared Goff getting the ball back here at their own 16-ish yard line. 14-14, 8:36 to go in the 3rd quarter. Tony is a solid wide receiver, too. That's it. I don't even know if he's a solid number 2, to be honest. I think he's more of like a slot guy. To be honest, I don't think that Kadarius Toney is all that in a bag of chips. Rasheed is underrated, even though he dropped a lot in the preseason. When he played against us, he's going to be good. Yeah, probably, right? That's always how it works. When you have an offensive line that holds as much as KC does, you'll find someone open eventually. Yeah. That is the problem. The team should be number 1. We be losing for a long time. Our team, it needs a boots and a fresh start with a game-changing QB. Yeah. Chargers are stacked, but their coach sucks, making adjustments, and don't know how good Russell is going to be with Peyton. Chris Jones is holding out now because he wants to get his money guaranteed now before the Chiefs realize they are going to have to pay a receiver or 2 more than 48 and 10-piece nugget. Yeah. If you don't have Hal work out, then maybe try to trade up, I guess. Josh Harris is going to want to make some changes after the season anyway. I mean, we'll see. It's up in the air. Tony could be a work-done clone without running back experience. All right, so we got a commercial break. Lions are going to get the ball back here. It's tie game after the pick 6. See what that... Now Ben Johnson has plenty of opportunity to open up his playbook to go wherever direction he wants to. They can continue to run the ball. See if they can start working on that Chris Jones-less defensive line. Or do they go with the... And then maybe set up the play action? I think that's the direction I would go, especially with the Montgomery back there. Montgomery, though, only averaging 3.3 yards a carry so far in this game. Do Harris got the people to make the changes? I don't know. We'll see. All right, here we go. Single back formation. 2 receivers each side. Montgomery, the running back. Jahmyr Gibbs was a wide receiver, and he's going to get the jet sweep running on the right side. He's got good blockers, and he's going to dive ahead for a gain of, it looks like about 5.5 or so. We'll see what they give him. But that'll be 8.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Second and a long 4. $8:15 to go and counting. Second and 4. Jahmyr Gibbs getting the jet sweep. They're going to try to find ways to get him the ball in many different directions. Montgomery, the single back, takes the snap. Play action. Goff looking, going over the middle of the field, and it's caught. And who else? Amon-Ra St. Brown. Amon-Ra St. Brown gets another catch. First down, move the chains. What up, Juan Gatti? What's up, Tim? Are you busy tomorrow night? What's tomorrow night? Friday? I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow night. What are you doing tomorrow night? What's the plan? What's the situation? What's the sitch, Juan? Here we go. First and 10. Up to the 41-yard line of their own. Takes a snap. Play action. Goff rolling to his right. Pumping. Thought about it. Now going back to the backside. Caught by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he will dive ahead. But there's a flag in the secondary. Not sure what that's about. Interesting. Not sure what the flag is going to be here. Let's see here. Holding. Defense. Defense number 38. Penalties declined. It will be a first down. Sam Laporta gets the catch. He's got 5 catches, 39 yards on the night. He's on your fantasy team, St. Brown? Nice. Tim, without looking, guess Roger Goodell's salary. Roger Goodell's salary is either something weird like $1 or it's, I'm going to say, $8.4 million. I formation takes the snap. Jahmyr Gibbs takes the snap up the middle. Jahmyr Gibbs will barrel through and get a gain of about 2. So second down and 8 coming up for the Lions here. So it is a second down and 8 up to the Kansas City 45. $64 million? Good night. 2 receivers each side. Goff in the shotgun. Goff takes the snap. Quick throw to Amon-Ra in the screen. Amon-Ra trying to get outside and will. And we'll get a gain of about 6, setting up 3rd and 2. Maybe they give him 7. It'll be 3rd and short coming up here for the Lions. Amon-Ra. Why do I keep saying Amon-Ra? Amon-Ra. Just going to say St. Brown from now on. Tim going to be on my podcast, The Pigpen. There you go. Wanted to bring you on stream if you aren't busy. If you are, it's all good, like 8 p.m. Maybe. We'll see. I'll let you know. Ooh, trying to set up another screen on 3rd and 3, and it's incomplete. They were trying to go to Reynolds on that one. Interesting call. Now they're in a spot where they probably are going to go for it here. Too long for a field goal. Too short for a punt. No, they're going to bring on the special teams. What do we got here? It's at the Kansas City 40, so that means it's a 58-yard field goal. Do they actually trust the kicker here? Wow, they're going to punt here from the 40 on 3rd and 3. Trying to pin Pat Mahomes back deep. Here's the kick. Trying to play the field position game. And it will bounce at the 10. Takes a good bounce for the Lions, but not great. No, you got to pick it up. Gosh, Lee, why did he let it roll backwards towards the 10? It got to about the 8, but then took a bad turn for the Lions, so they will stop it at the 10-yard line, and that is where Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs will get their next drive. I'm not feeling Ben Johnson's game plan tonight at all. I don't know. I think they're playing pretty well. I just don't think they have the receivers, unfortunately, that are not... I mean, think about it. If Marvin Jones catches these balls or don't fumble, I mean, I think they're playing pretty darn well offensively, right? I mean, Jared Goff is 18 of 28, 174 yards and a touchdown. The run game overall is 18 carries, 64 yards. What is that? It's a little under 4 yards a carry. It's not great, but they do have a QB sneak, and Jared Goff also has another one for 0 yards, so that definitely hurts the yards per carry. But overall, 4 yards a carry-ish. Amon-Ra's getting open. Yeah, I mean, Marvin Jones is just having one of his worst nights of his career and definitely hurting the team. They've had quite a few drops as well. I mean, I think they're calling an okay game. It's just they don't have a lot of receivers, man. Besides Amon-Ra, they really don't. Detroit's wide receiver core is terrible. It's St. Brown and friends. Yeah, right. Ben's fine. The receiving core keeps dropping. Yep. I agree, Jarris. We agree. That's scary. I don't know if I ever like when me and Jarris agree. Mahomes' wide receivers are not helping out at all. Yeah. Mahomes has definitely had times, though, that he's been throwing some weird passes. The one thing is I'll say is I don't like that they're not getting anything in the run game considering they don't have Chris Jones. Now, the thing now I'll say about that is I do love the Kansas City linebacking core. What up, Dubs? How you doing, bro? Reynolds and Marvin Jones are hands down. Hey, Tim, welcome to the NFL season. What up, Noah? Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, here we go. 14-14, under 6 minutes to go here in the third. Mahomes under center. Three tight end set. Takes a snap, handoff to Pacheco. Pacheco will try to barrel through and get a gain of about 3 up to the 13-yard line. So 5.5 to go here in the third quarter. Let's see what they got going on this drive. Mahomes having an okay game by his standards. See if he can't add to it. Noah Gray in motion from left to right. Now back to the left. 3 receivers to the left. Takes the snap. Drops back to pass. Pumping. Looking. Scanning the field. Mahomes is going to keep it running. And he will get the first down. And takes a big shot from behind by a big boy. But he will get the first down. Gains about 9 on the play. Kansas City needs EB to call plays. Yeah, I guess so. 1st and 10. Mahomes, man, he's just so good. He's got, 30-something yards on the ground? Just makes it happen, man. Just makes it happen. Good shot there by Jones, by the Lions. Clean hit, but getting a shot on Mahomes where you can. Mahomes in the shotgun. Takes a snap, play action. Mahomes looking. Scanning the field, nobody open. Now he's going to hit Isaiah Pacheco out of the backfield, and he has room to run. Slips a tackle and dives ahead for a gain of 9 up to the 31-yard line. 4:15 to go and counting. Chiefs starting up a drive here at their own 31 after a gain of 9. Isaiah Pacheco slipping out of the backfield, giving Patrick Mahomes that opportunity to slip it over there. Good look there by Mahomes. Nobody's getting open in this for this Chiefs team. Here we go. Mahomes under center on 2nd and 1. But Sky Moore in motion, takes the snap, handoff to Isaiah. Isaiah easily gets the first down, gain of 3, and that'll move the chains up to the 34. 3.5 to go now, up to their own 34-yard line. Plenty of time. Still a tie ball game here, 14-14. Yep. Here we go. Another 3 tight end set. You got Bosman, Bell, and Noah Gray here. Pacheco, the single back. Patrick Mahomes looks like he's changing the play at the line here. Takes the snap. Play action. Scans the field. Going deep. And Watson could not bring it in, but it's going to be a pass interference. The flag comes out late, but it is Cameron Sutton on a free agent pickup from Pittsburgh, and they throw the flag. The refs are discussing it. Pass interference. Defense number 1. Watson was the intended target. Cameron Sutton gets called for the PI, and that'll bring up a big first down inside Lions territory up to the 25. Watson putting the pressure with that speed. And Sutton, he gets there a little early, pushing him up. It's tough, though. Yeah, he definitely gets contact before it. It's unfortunate because he is going for the ball, but if he doesn't put his hand on the ball, on his back there and kind of push, maybe he doesn't get called for it. Mahomes in the shotgun. Bell in motion, takes the snap, play action. Mahomes scanning the field. Pressure's coming, and he has to get rid of it. Does, and he does get it off to Bell, and Bell go out of bounds after a gain of 9. Wow, that was a horrible holding that was missed by the tackle. He just grabbed him by the inside of his pads and just dragged him around. I don't know how in the world the ref did not call holding there. That was egregious. Brings up second and about 2. Inside the red zone goes the Chiefs. It's Trey Smith. Just his hand is all over him. And from that angle, it actually didn't look as bad as the other angle. I don't know. 3 receivers to the left. Takes the snap, play action, throwing it over the left side, and it's behind Sky Moore. Inaccurate pass there by Mahomes. And Moore nearly got the grab, but unfortunately a little bit off the mark if you are Mahomie. All right, 3rd and 2 now for the Chiefs. $2:18 to go here in the third quarter. Nice drive from the Chiefs, but will it stall out here? 3 receivers to the left. Mahomes in the shotgun. Jerick McKinnon enters the game. Takes the snap, drops back to pass, throwing it over the mid. Oh, and it's dropped by Kadarius Toney. Wow, Kadarius Toney drops the pass. And yikes. 4th and 2. Do they go for it here or just take the field goal opportunity? They will. Harrison Butker coming onto the field to try to take a lead here in Kansas City. Mahomes. Oh. Richie James running right in the front. I'm not sure why neither of them caught it. Tough. From the right hash, 2:14 to go. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. And the Chiefs take the lead back here, 17-14, with 2:10 to go here in the third quarter. Bro, the receivers that cannot catch. Like, this is too funny. Yeah. Yep. All right. So, getting close to the fourth quarter. A lot of time left between these two teams. A lot of time left. What I really don't like is that the stream seems to be so far behind. I hate that. Output mode, simple recording, maximum replay, enable replay buffer. No, I don't want a replay buffer. Wow, I have a 20-second replay buffer? Why? Ugh, but it won't let me change that in the middle of the thing, so I gotta change that for next time. I don't know why it's even there. Who wants a 20-second replay? Stupid. Oh, well, what are you going to do? Anyway, here we go. 17-14. Chiefs on top. Yeah, the dropsies, Daniel, for sure. So, we got a game, though. We definitely have a game here. Anything could happen. We got both teams dropping a ton of balls. The problem with either of these teams is the receiving cores are just not very good. They really aren't. And didn't they draft Sky Moore over George Pickens? Or am I making that up? Maybe they drafted after him. It's not working for some reason. Cool, I guess. I'm going to build a submarine, says he got one. Okay. All right, so Harrison Butker getting ready to kick it off. Tim, what's the difference between a buffalo and a bison? Don't have a good answer for you. Is it just another? It's just another answer, right? Or another term for it? I have no clue. All right, there's the kick, and it will be a touchback. So the 25-yard line. Oh, Harrison Butker sent that through the uprights. Wow. Big touchback there. All right. So 17-14. I predict a touchdown coming from the Lions here. I think it's going to be a touchdown. Here we go. Laporta in motion from right to left. 3 receivers to the left now. Goff in the shotgun at their own 25. To start this drive in the second half, pumping. Gets the defender on his feet, but that allows Reed to get the coverage on Amon-Ra St. Brown. Good job by Jared Goff to get him on his feet, but it's a good job also by the defender. Was it Sneed? L'Jarius Sneed forcing the tough throw. Yep, it was Sneed. And allowing the safety to get there and make a play on the football. Goff in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left again. Takes a snap. Blitz coming. They pick it up. Oh, nice play there by Bolton on Montgomery. And hey, Goff just has to get rid of the football. Holy smokes. Nick Bolton just comes barreling through David Montgomery. Wow. Ooh, it might be a holding call on Montgomery or a tripping call because Nick Bolton absolutely just barreled through him. Let's see what happens. Personal foul. Tripping. Offense. Number 5. Montgomery not only gets embarrassed on the play, he also gets called on a penalty. Add insult to injury. Wow, Nick Bolton. Wow, what a play. I mean, I don't even know how you call tripping there. I mean, Nick Bolton ran right over top of him. I don't know what else Montgomery could do. He got knocked on his butt, and then he gets called for tripping when he just gets knocked on his butt. But it is what it is. 2nd and 22 now for the Lions. 2 receivers to each side. They're tight on the right, out wide to the left. Goff in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Only a 4-man rush this time. Pumping, throwing it over the middle. Has a man wide open. It is Khalif Raymond who makes a nice catch, but it's not quite for a first down, but still sets up a 3rd and 2 now for the Lions. Well done by Khalif Raymond. Raymond doing a great job finding that soft coverage in the zone. Right in the middle. Goff doing a great job hitting him over the middle. Perfect throw, perfect grab, and now 3rd and 2. Goff under center. Amon-Ra in motion, stays on the left side now, takes a snap, play action. Goff looking, pumping, throwing it underneath, and incomplete, looking for St. Brown, and it will be 4th and 2, and the Lions will be forced to punt. Bison live in America, buffalo live in Africa. Is that true? Maybe that's true. I don't know. should have got Nick Bolton over Jamin Davis. You ain't lying, dude. You ain't lying. He's looked good for Chiefs since he's been here. But he's also coached a lot better with Steve Spagnuolo. All right. Another punt coming from the Lions here. Giving it back to Mahomes. There's the kick. And it will be caught at the 24 and moved to run for Richie James. And Richie James gets crushed. He does fumble it, but I believe this is going to be the ground forcing the fumble, and I think it'll be down by contact. But for now, the Lions believe they have the ball, scoops it up, and runs it into the end zone. But I do think it'll be down by contact. Yep, receiver was knocked to the ground, and the ground was the one that caused the fumble. Ground cannot cause the fumble. Down by contact. And the Chiefs will maintain possession. Nice hit there by 30. Dorsey making the tackle. And then he got the recovery as well. But unfortunately, for him, the ground cannot cause the fumble. All right, 1st and 10. 1:06 to go here in the third quarter. Mahomes has a 3-point lead and looking to extend it. Someone tell Ben Johnson they could run on 3rd and 2. Yeah. All right, Noah Gray in motion from right to left. 3 receivers to the left. Takes the snap. Handoff to the right side is Clyde the Glide. And he'll get a gain of about 4. A lot of whistles at the end. A lot of pushing and shoving, but no fouls. Barnes on the tackle. Why don't we get those calls from the refs? Yeah. Mahomes the second half, 6 for 14. Not very good. 42 yards and an interception. See if he can add a touchdown here. Noah Gray in motion, but stays on the left side. 3 receivers to the left. Takes the snap. Mahomes pumping, looking over the middle. He's going to get rid of it. It's going to be caught by Gray. Gray will fight for extra yards. Stays on his feet. Getting into the secondary. Still going up to the 40. Noah Gray looked like he was going to get wrapped up, but he stays up and makes a nice play. 25-yard gain to Noah Gray. Uh-oh. Ooh, is that Branch? Do I see 32? Uh-oh, the rookie may be injured on the play. Hopefully he's okay. Maybe just a stinger. No. Brian Branch is okay. Who was that? Or was Branch hurt? Oh, is this a non-contact injury? Because he didn't even make a play on that with Brian Branch. Yeah, oh no, Brian Branch with a non-contact injury. Maybe it's just a cramp. They're working on his calf. Hopefully he's okay. Maybe he was just cramping up. Get that guy some pickle juice, I believe, is what they drink for cramps. Kelly looks like a firefighter in the 90s. Yeah, he looks like he could be a firefighter on 9/11. I swear I've seen videos of people just look just like him on 9/11 with a big firefighter suit. No, not even close. Oh, that's wild. So the Chiefs' Jawan Taylor is cheating this whole game. Wow. All right, so Branch is walking off on his own power right now. I believe it was his calf. There you go. We should be paying for this commentary? Well, I appreciate that, Diggs. Thanks for the kind words. Hey, where do you buy pickle juice? I'm assuming the grocery store. Or a pickle farm. I don't know. Good trivia. Is it? I don't know. Maybe you know more than I do. Here we go. 3 receivers to the left. I guess it would be a cucumber farm, right? All right. Mahomes in the shotgun. Oh, wait. So after the injury timeout, they let the clock run. So that will bring us to the end of the third quarter. And it will be a 17-14 lead as we go into The fourth quarter, Chiefs have it, the lead and the ball at the Detroit 40-yard line, 1st and 10, and we'll see what they do with it afterwards. Without Pickles yet. The Seahawks beat the Cowboys in the Texas Heat back in the day because they had pickle juice and Cowboys had water. Ooh, interesting. Comes with pickles, too. Where do you buy pickle juice without pickles, I guess, is the trivia question. I have no idea. Above my pay grade. All right, let's see here. Oh, I got rid of my fantasy team. How dare I? I didn't want to play fantasy, but my buddy was like, "Hey, I need you." And I was like, "Ugh." I was like, "Keep looking for somebody, but if you can't find somebody of the day of the draft, fine, I'll join." And sure enough, he couldn't find somebody. So I made it. Didn't want it, but you got it. This is my fantasy name. All right, fantasy cast. Let's take a look here at my team. So Mahomes has 27.15 points for me. Man, he's actually got negative points in the second half. I'm pretty sure he was already at 28. Man, how many points is negative? Interesting. How many points is how many points subtracts by an interception in this? I don't know. That's weird. Interesting. I'm shocked by that a little bit, to be honest with you. But, because he's had some rushes, too. Hold on. I gotta look at that. League settings. How much is an interception? Interception, -2. How does he have less points? That makes no sense. He had 20. Whoa. Oops. He had 28 points in the first half, and now he has less points than what he started with? Makes no sense. No sense whatsoever. All right, here we go. Mahomes takes a snap out of the shotgun. Mahomes pumping, throwing it underneath. It'll be caught wide open as Clyde. Clyde with a nice cut, and he'll go upfield and gains about 7 on the play. Jack Campbell with a nice tackle. So 2nd and 3 coming up for the Chiefs. Tim, are you going to the Commanders game? Nope. I will be right here on the channel doing it. Wow, they're calling out Jawan Taylor, and the refs are not doing it. That's wild. Mahomes in the shotgun. Gray in motion from left to right. 3 receivers bunched to the right now. Takes a snap, hand off to the left side. It will be Clyde the Glide, and he will barrel forward and get a first down up to the 29-yard line of the Lions. And that'll move the chains yet again for the Chiefs. Nice game of brewing here in Kansas City. Can Kansas City extend their lead already up by 3? 14 minutes to go in the fourth. All right, breaking the huddle in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. 1st and 10. 29-yard line of the Lions. Tight end in motion. Mahomes takes the snap, scanning the field, looking, pumping, steps up. He's going to fake it, now run it, and he's going to get a gain of 9. Up to the 20-yard line. 2nd and 1 coming up for the Chiefs. 7 points for the Lions offense. Yep, that fumble hurt big time earlier. But the Chiefs defense has been strong. And yeah, to earlier PCC's point, I mean, the Lions definitely have pretty much abandoned the run, which is pretty egregious if you ask me. I would love to run the ball a lot more, especially against Mahomes, keeping the ball out of his hands as much as possible. Here we go. Kadarius Toney in motion. They're going to jet sweep it to him to the left side. Not a lot of room to run, and he's going to lose a yard or 2 on the play. Good defense there by the Lions, and Toney is frustrated. He's throwing the football. He is ticked off. He is having a terrible day. -1 yard on the play. It's now at the Detroit 1 yard line. It'll bring up 3rd and 4. No, sorry, 3rd and 2 because it was a 9 yard run by Mahomes before. All right, 3rd and 2. Mahomes scanning the field in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Noah Gray in motion now to the left. 2 receivers each side. Takes the snap. Mahomes looking, scanning, has time, gets tripped up. Has to get rid of it, throwing it, and he somehow, he nearly completes it to Jerick McKinnon, but it's dropped. But either way, good defense by the Lions because he would have been tackled immediately no matter how you slice it. Now it's 4th and 2, and it looks like they'll have to settle for a field goal here just outside of the red zone. Mahomes had a guy hanging onto his foot, and he still nearly completed the pass. Good man-to-man coverage on the Lions. And honestly, this Lions defense is not that good as far as in the secondary. And if they're shutting down your receivers like that, that is pretty wild. Here we go. Harrison Butker to kick it away, or to kick the field goal here. Try to extend it to 20-17. Hurt Lion on the field. It's on Wuzurike on the field. It looks like maybe cramping on the left calf. The Lions are cramping here. Mahomes puts the whole team on his back. His receivers have been bad tonight. You ain't lying, Johnny boy. You ain't lying. We should be rooting for Kansas City. It might help the Commanders at the end of the season. True. Casey O-line does whatever they want. No rules for them. It actually is kind of sad. I ain't going to lie to you. That's right. It really has been egregious in a lot of ways, I have to admit. And I think they have a really good offensive line, but they've really been pretty ridiculous. I mean, you would think that they would call down to the refs, like the head ref or whatever. Like, why are you allowing this? Like, tell Jawan he has to stop or else you're going to start calling this foul. And honestly, I also blame Aiden Hutchinson. Aiden Hutchinson should be absolutely going off on the ref every time. It's like, dude, look at this dude. I would be pointing at it. He is not there. Point at it. What is he doing? Look at where he's lined up. Like, point at it from the left hash for Butker. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. Hugs the right side, but it is good. Now it's 20-14. Chiefs on top, and the Lions get the ball back down by a 6. A touchdown could take the lead for him. Casey Allen's on it. Yeah. I would be going to the ref all day long, and just pointing straight at him. Like, what is this? He's not allowed to line up there. Like, what are you doing? Appreciate the play-by-play. It's hard for an Iowa boy to get the Commanders football games. Well, I appreciate you watching, man. Thanks for the kind words. Appreciate all of you watching. What are we up to? We're up to 66 of you in the chat. Appreciate it. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. Also, if you're new, subscribe to the channel. We'll be here all year. We have the Thursday night, Sunday night, and Monday night games, as well as every Commanders game on the docket. That's what we'll do all year long. So please hit that like button and subscribe. You could also super chat to the channel if you do appreciate it. You can send me a tip that way, or I have PayPal or Venmo also in the description below. If you'd like to support the channel that way, I would appreciate that too. But for now, we are in the 4th quarter of a 1-score game, and the Lions will get the ball here. And we're in the mix. We are in the mix. I'm still very confused. I swear Mahomes had 28.8 points in the first half. Am I crazy? Or did he only have like 24.8 and maybe he only had like 24.8 and I'm completely mistaken. Tim, are you going to see The Nun 2? I didn't like The Nun 1. And the only reason I didn't like it is because all like the quote-unquote scary parts were in the preview. So they kind of ruined the movie. Like there was nothing to really look forward to because they were all there. And like that really quote-unquote like creepy looking part where that nun was like on the street. That ended up being like a nothing burger in the movie. I don't know. I don't like it. Tim, where's the play-by-play on the screen? Also, the receivers of KC don't have or EB screaming finish the play. True, JD, true. Oh, I messed it up. There you go. Thanks for calling me out. Norma Hunt. All right. 12:11 to go. Chiefs kicking it off here. Harrison Butker. There's the kick. And it will be a touchback here. All right, so the 25-yard line is where the Lions will start this next drive here. Let's see it. Ben Johnson, if he can get something going. Single back formation, 3 receivers bunched to the right. Left hash. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here is Montgomery. Montgomery with a nice move in the hole, and he'll get a gain of about 5 up to the 30-yard line. Nick Bolton and a couple others swarming on the tackles. So 12 minutes now and counting here. I like David Montgomery, man. I think he's strong. Let's see what they do here. Here we go. I formation. Takes a snap. Hand off to Jahmyr Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs. Ooh, nowhere to go. Leo Chenal and Sneed in on the tackle. And that'll be a loss of 2 for the Lions. 3rd and 7 coming up. What is FF, Jason? What up, dog? Oops. Nice. Nice defense. Jahmyr Gibbs, a little bit too patient on the play. Montgomery comes under the field. 3 receivers to the left. 3rd and 7 at their own 28. 10:50 to go. Goff. Ooh, they don't get the playoff, and it's a flag delay of game. Yikes. Delay of game, Lions, and now instead of 3rd and 7, it's going to be 3rd and 12 at their own 23. And the Lions, yikes. Field goals need more tight ends, yep. Or no more tight ends, more touchdowns. All right, 3rd and 12. Can Goff get there? Empty backfield set. Jahmyr Gibbs motions in, but not into the backfield. So now it's a bunch formation, empty backfield. Goff takes the snap. Late blitz coming. Goff steps up, throwing it over the middle, gets hit as he throws, but he gets it anyway! Caught by Josh Reynolds up to the 40-yard line. What a throw by Goff as Sneed was nearly getting there for the sack. I thought he even got his arm hit, yet somehow makes the completion. Wow. Oh, he does get hit. How does he make that catch? I don't even know if he's throwing it to him or if he was trying to throw it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. I formation here. Takes the snap, handoff, no play action, rolling to his right, throwing it underneath. It'll be caught by the backup tight end, Brock Wright. There is a flag on the play, though. It's a gain of 8. Let's see what the flag is. The offense, yeah. So if you're looking for Sunday, O-line, Sam Howell, EB. Yeah, I'm looking for the EB play calling. That'd be fun. Let's see what happens there. It looks like, ooh, it's going to be holding on the defense. So this will be an automatic first down. Holding. Defense number 56, Karlaftis. Penalties decline. Automatic first down. George Karlaftis. So to bring up first and 10 for the Chiefs. Oh, that's interesting. The holding there. Interesting, because he was not letting the tight end out of the on the play here. So 2nd and 2. Oh, they don't. I thought defensive holding's an automatic first down. They say it's 2nd and 2. Takes the snap, hand off to Montgomery. Montgomery trying to barrel through it. He's going to get only a yard on the play, and it is Noddy coming up and making a nice tackle, not letting him fall forward, and gets it 3rd and 1. Wait, why is that defensive holding not an automatic first down? Am I crazy? 3rd and 1. 9.5 to go. Offset I formation. Amon St. Brown is the fullback here. Khalif going in motion, staying now on the right side, takes the snap, hand off to Montgomery. Montgomery will get the first down, gain of about 3, moves the chains as they cross midfield up to about the 47-yard line of the Chiefs. Continuing to feed Montgomery. Montgomery, he is up to 42 yards on 13 carries. They haven't fed him enough. Ooh, Penei Sewell didn't block anybody, and yet he still got the first down. How did that work? Wow. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. I formation. Now they bring in a real fullback. Takes the snap. Hand off. Nope. Play action. Goff looking. Going over to the right side, and it will be caught by Reynolds, who makes a man miss down the right sideline, and he'll be caught by Gay. And he's inside the 15, going into the red zone, around the 12-yard line, and the Lions looking to make this an interesting game here. They need to score fast or real slowly, yeah. Yeah, they need to score one or the other, I agree. But probably it's going to be fast here. Now they pretty much have to score fast. Because you know Mahomes is going to do something with it. Here we go. 2 receivers to each side. Single back formation is Montgomery. Up to the 14, takes a snap, handoff to the right side is Montgomery, and he's going to fall forward for a nice gain of about 5. Up to the 9-yard line is Montgomery. They give him 6, up to the 8. 7.5 to go here in the 4th quarter. But honestly, all Detroit needs to do is score, right? And then the defense, if they can hold them to a field goal, at worst, then they can win this game with a field goal of their own. 7.5 to go in the 4th. Another nice drive brewing here for the Lions. 8 plays, 67 yards, and nearly 5 minutes off the clock. 3 receivers to the left. Montgomery, the running back, single back. They put Amra in this motion, takes the snap, handoff up the middle is Montgomery. He's got room to run, barreling through, and it's a touchdown! David Montgomery, and the Lions get another touchdown, and they look to take the lead with an extra point. David Montgomery taking that Jamal Williams role, who had 17 touchdowns last year, and Montgomery gets his first from 8 yards out. Nice blocking up front and great finishing there by Montgomery to get into the end zone. Beautiful block there by Sam Laporta. Nicely done. And let's see what happens here with Patterson. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is right down the middle. He is 3 for 3 on extra points. And we got a game here, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Now they need their kicker to to not pull a slide, right? Tim, they copied that play from us where only one guy makes a block and we run 8+ yards. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they looked at our film and said, hey, guess what? When none of the offensive linemen block, we just get a first. It's fine. That's hilarious. All right, well, the Lions actually take the lead here at 63% chance to win, nearly 64% chance according to this. Wow, that's interesting. Considering the Chiefs can be one of the best, 4-minute offenses in the league, and if they just slowly, methodically drive right down the field, but at the same time, that is no guarantee with these receivers on how many drops we've seen this game so far. So yeah, we got a lot of interesting stuff left. That was big for my fantasy team, though. Montgomery got a touchdown. That's nice. That's nice. I'm still projected to lose, though, because Gibbs was projected like 20 points, and he ain't doing it. But let's see if Mahomes can get something going. McKinnon also was projected like 11, 12 points, and he's only at 2. So that sucks. Yeah, he's not getting any looks either. Because I thought Clyde was going to be somebody that doesn't really do anything this year, but he's getting a lot of looks. So I may make a move there and get rid of him. But I'm just trying to buy time until I get Alvin Kamara and Cooper Kupp back. Once that happens, those guys go in my lineup, you know. And also I'm curious who gets the more touches of DeAndre Swift and Rashad Penny. Good game, bro, but the kid Hutchinson 97 that kid is on fire. Yeah, he is a stud, isn't he? He's been awesome tonight. Kansas City is the best 30-second team in the league. Screw 4 minutes. True. Let's see what happens here if they score quickly. All right, let's see what happens here. 21-20 now. Lions on top. 7:06 to go here in the fourth quarter. Whoever is the Texans running back is going to win your league. They're going to run him into the ground. Dameon Pierce, yeah. Detroit is a good team. They're solid. They're very solid. All right, here we go. There's the kick, and it will be another touchback, so Mahomes will get the ball at their own 25-yard line. What are we doing with Patrick Mahomes? Does he have some more magic in him? Pierce, yeah, Dameon Pierce, yeah, he's a stud. That's another guy we could have had instead of B-Rob, but we'll see. All right, here we go. 3 receivers bunched to the right. Mahomes in the shotgun, takes the snap, pumping over to the left side, and it'll be caught by Justin Ross will make the catch. First catch of the game for Ross, and it'll be a gain of about 6, second down and 4 coming up for the Chiefs. 22-18 in the regular season when trailing in the second half. That's only team with a winning record. Very interesting. I didn't realize that. I didn't think that was going to be a good record, but apparently that's the only team with a winning record when they're down in the second half. Mahomes under center, puts Sky Moore in motion, takes the snap, handoff to Isaiah Pacheco. Pacheco will fall forward for a gain of about 3, setting up 3rd and 1. That's why you need a TD instead of a field goal, right? Thought I'd be sleeping in the 4th minute, and I was wrong. Yeah, no, I thought this was going to be a good game. I projected 34-31. Looks like that's probably not going to work out, most likely. Well, I mean, if Chiefs get 2 more if Chiefs get a touchdown, Detroit gets a touchdown, Chiefs get a touchdown, then I'm right on the money, right? No. Detroit would have needed a field goal. But anyway, I'm right in the mix. Tim, you don't like B-Rob? I think B-Rob's nice, but I think Dameon Pierce is like a stud. All right, Mahomes in the shotgun, bunch formation, tight end in motion, takes this. No, they get him to jump. Oh, it didn't work. Now they're going to hand it off. What in the world was this? Unbelievable. They actually called hike there. I thought they got him to jump, but I guess he didn't actually cross the line. And I don't know how in the world as Andy Reid, do you call a play that is not putting the ball in Patrick Mahomes there on 3rd and 1? Mahomes was calling timeout. Yeah, you don't snap the ball. If you snap the ball, then it gets called by... Yeah, that's bad on Creed Humphrey. Tough. So now Tommy Townsend has to punt it away, and the Lions could do some big things. If they score a touchdown here, that's maximum pressure. They down it at only the 34-yard line, so really good field position here for the Lions. And let's see if the Chiefs can't get off the field, or will the Lions be able to ice this game out? B-Rob is a great little version of Derrick Henry. Yeah, significantly less, but I like B-Rob. I don't hate B-Rob. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I like B-Rob. There's a lot of stuff to like about B-Rob, but the problem is that the running back position is so flooded with great talent. Even like a good running back is like the 30th best running back in the league. Like B-Rob is not a top 30 running back in the league. I mean, there's teams with backups that are better than him. But the thing is that that's okay, because B-Rob can still be extremely effective as the 32nd best running back in the league or whatever. Do anybody think Ron draft picks are bad or average? I'm not a big fan of his draft picks, but that's just me, I guess. Anyway, any Hooters. How many we got here? We got 70 of you in the chat. Appreciate you being here. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe. Did we get any new subscribers according to this? No. No subs. That's okay. So do you think EB made Mahomes or was it Andy? I mean, Andy's been a proven quarterback maker his whole career. But does EB get some credit? Sure, I don't care. That's fine. I mean, I don't know how much credit he gets in the swing of things, but if he makes Sam Howell into something there, I mean, he's starting to build a resume of he's making quarterbacks, right? But I mean, you got Andy Reid with Brett Favre, Donovan McNabb, Alex Smith was really good under him, then Patrick Mahomes. I mean, you're starting to build a history there, right, of really good quarterback play under Andy Reid. So far, EB has Patrick Mahomes, which is awesome, and let's see if he continues with Sam Howell and continues to have a great career coaching quarterbacks. Chiefs Super Bowl hangover will get better as the season goes. Yeah. So do you think EB made Mahomes? I love them underdogs, bro. They're sleeping on Detroit, and I'm a Washington Redskins original fan, a.k.a. Commanders. The Commanders. Oh, gosh, look at that. They're dressed in full-on Lions. Good night. There's some weirdos out there, huh? All right, here we go. 5:07 to go in the fourth quarter. Lions have the ball with a 1-point lead. Can the Lions finish the game? Exactly. Here we go. Goff under center. Montgomery, the single back. 2 tight end set. Takes us. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, my goodness gracious. And right off the bat, they get a false start. Everybody moved except the center. Yep, there's that classic line. Everybody but the center, a.k.a. the false start is on the center. Yeah, Frank Ragnow did not hike the ball. Yep. Here we go. 5:07 to go in the fourth here. First and 15 after the penalty at their own 29. Laporta goes in motion from right to left. Now back to the right. 2 receivers each side. Jahmyr Gibbs, the running back, takes the snap, but they're going to hand it off to him on the outside, and he's got room to run, and he's going to cut it upfield, still bouncing off tacklers, down the right sideline, and first down and a couple extra. Gain of 18, the rookie first-round pick out of Alabama. Jahmyr Gibbs. Great play call here. Great play design, getting out there. Great block by Laporta, and well done by Jahmyr to stay on his feet. Laporta does just enough to make sure Reed cannot get the tackle. And Gibbs gets the first down, gain of 18 on 1st and 15. Thanks, Freeman Covington. Appreciate the kind words. Here we go. 4.5 to go in the fourth quarter. Chiefs need a stop. 4 seconds on the play clock. Goff takes the snap. Hand off to Montgomery. Montgomery bouncing off tacklers, and he'll get a gain of 2. Ooh, late hit coming in there by Cook. No flag, though. 4:20 and counting. Chiefs still have all 3 timeouts. Gibbs is so nice. Yeah, Gibbs is a nice running back. For sure. That was a big play right there for them, for sure. Much needed. 4 minutes in the fourth quarter. Jared Goff under center. 3 receivers bunched to the right. At their own 49, Amon-Ra St. Brown takes the snap. Pitch play to Montgomery. Montgomery trying to hit the outside, and he will slide down, but he does stay in bounds. So after a gain of about 2 or 3, setting up 3rd and 5. Does Gibbs like being called Gibby? We know Gibby doesn't like Gibby. Nice. Well played, Bod. Ron is the Charlie Brown of NFL. He drafts players everyone hopes turn them out to be good, right? 3.5 to go. This is a big down right here for the Chiefs if they want a chance to win this game. 3rd and 5. They got to get off the field right here, right now. Now that the Lions are inside their territory at the 48. This could be a disastrous if they don't get to stop here. 3rd and 5. Goff in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Hand off to Montgomery. Montgomery will get a gain of about 3. And it should be 4th and 2. The Lions have a decision to make. Will they go for it here? Oh my goodness gracious. Are they going to go for it here? Try to get him to jump off sides maybe and use a timeout? Smart. You may as well try to get him to jump here and then use your own timeout. So, yep, watch the snap. You got to watch the ball here if you're the Chiefs. If you get called with a... This is the game pretty much if you don't. Let's see what happens here. You don't want to get to jump. Don't jump. Goff in the shotgun. No, they do take the snap. Steps up. Going to the right side. It's batted down and the Chiefs get the ball. I can't believe they actually snapped it there. Unbelievable that they actually snapped it. I would have thought they would have called a timeout after a bunch of hard counts and then maybe go for it if you really wanted to. But wow, you have 3 timeouts and you don't use one, trying to get the Chiefs off guard and nobody was open. It's batted down at the line by Reed. And now Mahomes will have a chance here in regulation to take the lead back. Down by 1. Will they give Harrison Butker a chance or will they score a touchdown themselves? Plenty of time here with 2.5 to go. Mahomes under center. Single back formation takes a snap. Play action. Mahomes has plenty of room, throwing it over the middle, and it's dropped by Kadarius Toney. Oh my gosh, just go to the bench, you stink. 2:25 to go here in the fourth quarter. I mean... It wasn't the best throw by Mahomes. He had to turn for it, but that's an easy catch. Easy catch. Wow. For a NFL wide receiver, that is all day money. Mahomes definitely did not throw that very well. Mahomes puts more in motion, takes the snap. Mahomes has time to get pressure now late, and it will be caught by Sky Moore. First down, but there's a flag in the backfield, and this might be coming back with holding. So Sky Moore making a nice catch, but that is going to be holding against the Chiefs O-line, I believe. Holding. Offense, number 79. Donovan Smith gets called for the penalty. Now it's 2nd and 20. What a big mistake by Toney dropping that football. That would have put them basically in field goal range already. Oh, what a play there by number 53. Oh, did he even really hold? Oh, that's a tough one, but he did put him in a weird spot. All right, 2nd and 20. Nice play there by the Lions. It was Charles Harris who makes the nice play. All right, Mahomes, 2nd and 20 now, backed up to their own 35. Takes the snap. Mahomes steps up, throwing it over the middle of the field, and it's going to be dropped. This one, of course, is dropped by Sky Moore. Tim, if you don't get more excited, I may have to stop listening to you. Yeah, what's up? Yo, that's banging. Monty trending up. Monty? Monty? Montgomery, I guess you mean? What up, Jake? How you doing? What a play by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. I just realized he's the one that poked that away. All right, 3rd and 20, 2:14 to go. Mahomes in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Blitz coming. Mahomes going deep and incomplete. Nearly intercepted by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Now it's 4th and 20. I think with 3 timeouts, you gotta punt it away. And then hope you get a stop. Yikes. Really? You're going to go for it on 4th and 20? No way, right? 4th and 20. They're going for it. Oh my goodness. No shot. This is dumb. Mahomes actually takes the snap. Blitz coming. Oh my gosh, and now it's a false start. Honestly, that false start may have just saved him. Offense, number 74. It is Taylor finally gets called for a false start. Oh my gosh, I can't believe they're going for it here. This is insane. This is ridiculous. 4th and 25. I mean, you're giving the game away. Takes the snap. Mahomes steps up, avoids the pressure, rolling to his left, going backside, going up, and it's off the hands of Sky Moore, who could have got a first down, but it is incomplete. And with a 2-minute warning now, you have 3 timeouts, and they're already in field goal range. I'm sorry. I don't care if you have Mahomes. That is dumb coaching. That is dumb. 4th and 25 with 2:09 to go and you call a pass? With 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning? That is ridiculous to call that, especially with how bad your receivers have been playing. That is unbelievably terrible. I mean, I'm shocked that he actually called that. You have a solid defense, especially against the run. You've been really good against the run all night long. You have a really good linebacking core. You have a great defensive coordinator. You punt it. You hope to get a stop, and then you give Mahomes a chance with a real chance, not 4th and 25, the opportunity to get into field goal range and ice this out. But now you just gave the Lions the ball in field goal range. So now, even if you get the stop, they automatically get 3. Oh, well, not automatically. They could miss theoretically, but you basically give them 3, and now you have to score a touchdown to win the game. Now a field goal does nothing for you. I mean, good grief. That is just terrible, terrible coaching by Andy Reid. That is ridiculous. I understand you have Patrick Mahomes, and I guess you're hoping he can do some magic, but it's not about Patrick Mahomes right now. It's about the receivers he's throwing to. That's believing in your team? No, what's believing in your team is punting it and believe that your defense is going to get that stop. That's what's believing in your team. It's actually not believing in your team, saying, no, I'm not. But I don't know. They've made a lot of dumb decisions tonight all night. I mean, 3rd and 1 and you don't put it in Mahomes' hands? I don't understand. I mean, I'm not mad at it from Andy. I mean, this was absolutely ridiculous. You had way more odds of getting the 3 and out, stopping them, causing the timeout, and then scoring a field goal. Because now you have to use all 3 timeouts, and even if you get a stop, you give him 3 points. That is dumb. I understand Andy Reid is one of the best coaches of all time, but that decision right there is Ron Rivera level. That's like Joe Judge as your head coach, freaking Nathaniel Hackett. All right, 1st and 10 for the Lions. Montgomery, the running back. I mean, you almost would rather just let them score here. All right, they hand it to Montgomery. Montgomery will just go forward, and they will push the pile for a gain of 5 up to the 25-yard line now. And a couple more time off the clock. So now it's 1:53. Chiefs use their first timeout. And who knows if you're not even going to get the stop here probably. I mean, this is over. That was such a terrible, terrible decision by Reid. I mean, Kadarius Toney basically lost them the game. That's crazy. I mean, he's had big drop. He caused a pick 6. Yeah, this one, Kadarius Toney was struggling. Single back formation here. Montgomery, the running back, yet again. 1:53 to go. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle. Here is Montgomery. Montgomery trying to push the pile, and he will go down after a gain of 3. So 1:47 to go. Chiefs will use their second timeout. You have to get a stop here on 3rd and 2. And honestly, I wonder if Dan Campbell will go for it here to ice it out. I mean, you should take the field goal, but honestly, if you give Mahomes, if you get a stop here, I guess Mahomes still has a chance. KC doesn't have the skill players. Kelsey is it, yeah. 1:47. Did Donovan McNabb make the Hall of Fame? No. Goff is undefeated versus Mahomes. Is that true? Is that true? Is Goff actually undefeated against Mahomes? That might actually be true. I formation. Man goes in motion, takes a snap, handoff here to Montgomery. Montgomery will get the first down, and that is the ball game. That is the ball game. Game over. Lions win. They can kneel it down here. Game over. Lions upset the Chiefs 21-20. Somebody said it in the chat a long time ago. Like early on. I can't see it anymore, but we have to go back and look. Early on, they said Detroit by 1. And that is exactly what happens here. Wow. Terrible decision by Andy Reid. Just unbelievable to not punt it there with 2:09 to go. I mean, was that the only thing that lost them the game? No, but that was really unforgivable in my opinion as for this game. I mean, obviously I guess you could forgive it just because of how much he's done in the past, but still, that was a big flop there. But there you go. Detroit wins 21-20. They're kneeling it, or they should kneel it. It looks like, yep, they're getting into victory formation. And the game is over. And we'll take a look here at the team stats. You had Lions 19, Chiefs 17 on the first down. And score was 21-20. Lions win. 5 for 14 on third down for both teams. Total yards, you had 370 yards for the Lions, 316 yards for the Chiefs. Penalties, you had 4 penalties against the Lions and 3 against the Chiefs. And time of possession goes to the Lions. It looks like 33.5 to 27.5 or 32.5. Yeah, big win there by the Lions to take down the Chiefs. The Chiefs were missing 2 of their 3 best players, and it clearly showed the Chiefs receivers were just abhorrent. So bad today. A lot of incompletes just off the hands of receivers. And the interception that Patrick Mahomes had was directly off the hands. Perfect throw right off of Kadarius Toney. And that's the game. That is the game. Looking here at the game leaders. Jared Goff, 22 for 35, 253 yards and a touchdown. David Montgomery, 21 carries, 74 yards and a touchdown. You had Josh Reynolds, the leader, with 4 catches, 80 yards. And Amon-Ra St. Brown with a note, 6 catches, 71 yards and a touchdown for him. Yeah, Lions just won this game straight up. Overall, they took it to the Chiefs. Chiefs made some boneheaded moves and Chiefs made some drops, and it is what it is. The Lions earned the victory, and that is the ball game into the 4th. What is up in the chat? Ain't no way. You called it, Yuki. You called it. What a victory. That's how you start a season. No kidding. Was it Aganma that said Lions by 1? It may have been you early on. The season has started. Can't wait till Sunday. You're absolutely right, Kikosio. What's up, dog? Thanks again for stopping through. Thanks for everybody stopping through. If you haven't already, hit the like button and subscribe. If you'd like to support the channel, you can do that by becoming a member. Just $1 a month. You can hit that down below. Also, you can support the channel with a donation if you want, or a super chat. Either way. But I appreciate you watching it, and definitely hit the like. Definitely subscribe, because we will be here all season long. I appreciate all of you. Hey, I'll see you guys next time. And until next time, see ya!